I would like to remind everyone that this show is brought to you by the Dolphin Wars.
All right, everybody. Well, we've gotten past that technical difficulty, and we are on. And we are large and in charge, as you could see from the guy in the middle, the Pudgy in 4K. We are here. We are here. We're there. We're everywhere. So beware. Welcome to King Dolphin TV. You know me, I'm Raymond, author of the Dolphin Wars series of books, and I run the best pod in YouTube. I'd like to wish all the fathers out there a happy Father's Day. I would also hope you liked the Lenrod jam session this past Wednesday. I enjoyed it.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I hope we get more jamming. We need more musicians coming on here and jamming out. And I only got one copyright claim. Yay!
Hooray!
Yes, it was good.
It was the Jethro Tull one, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. It was Credence.
Oh, yeah.
It was Credence.
Yeah, their record company is...
Yeah. I could not understand that, but fortunately, a claim doesn't really do anything to us since I don't make enough money. I don't make any money. So, but it was fun.
Yeah, they get your share of $0.
Exactly. Money, a portion of zero is still zero.
Yep.
And just remember, that was Pudgy's financial advice.
At the dolphinwars.com.
Thank you. All right. I'm going to tonight premiere a new promotional stream created by our evil genius, Fed for Hire. And you'll probably see some new stuff that he's done here because he said he wanted to class up the joint.
Awesome.
So we'll put some things out there. But before we get going and I introduce the esteemed panel here, if you like what we're doing here in the pod, if you love these interviews and the fun that we have here on Just Cuz, please like and subscribe. We are now on the countdown to 200. We have 27 to go to hit 200.
Awesome.
So please get us over that stretch. And now let's welcome those who are in the chat. On the panel with me, I have Pudgy and Cobalt. How are you, fine gentlemen?
Yay! Pudgy excited.
Yeah, Pudgy's bouncing happily. We have Pudgy live in 4K.
4K, HD, 1080
Yes.
for Pudgy.
Hype. Yes, we have Pudgy in full effect. Awesome. And his partner, Cobalt.
Hi, Raymond.
Hey, Cobalt, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good. Working on chapter 3 of Crimson Dawn.
Awesome.
Loving it.
Yeah, I like chapter 2 and how you got the dolphins in there.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, chapter 3 takes Pudgy to Kyoto.
Oh, cool. All right. And now we've got Fez. Fez, how are you doing, John?
Oh, just Ducky. Just got back from the cemetery, and
Okay.
nothing sad. Don't worry about that. It's just I like doing my research and
Oh,
having
okay.
some quiet time in a cemetery and lunch.
Oh, okay.
I
So,
thought you were going to say you were meeting an enemy there.
oh no, wrong cemetery for that.
Yeah.
But no, it's a pretty fair day. I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do today because I was up too late.
Ah,
Didn't sleep a whole lot, but it's nice to get out when you can, and kind of dreary and windy. So that's normal Pennsylvania for you.
yep, that's true. And hello, Dave. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. Had the little we had our little power surge at the beginning here. Fortunately, I kept all my nutty news collections, and so it's not a total disaster. It's just been trying to get everything set up again, which was irritating. But it's all good. It's all good. We're back up. We've got an esteemed panel here, and we're gonna have a fun chat. And let's go on. Let's introduce the Wrench Team Supreme. We have, as we know, we have our ace first person in, last person out. Legatus Legionii. Hold that nutty news story because we have a brand new intro. So we've got a new intro. So we'll start the nutty news soon. We've got John Rendell will probably be doing double duty on the wrenches, and of course, herding the wrenches, and my producer, the Mistress Wrench Wench, Sandra. Hi, honey. How you doing? Glad you're here. Looking forward to some fun. And she's also keeping Snoopy in line. He's over there chewing on his ear. And it's not as bad as that sounds. Cow ears, I guess, are wonderful things. And we've got our chatters out there. We got the Comic Relief Crusader, who had a really nice promotional video. He got his copy of the Dolphin Wars books, and he came up on his channel with a very nice promo.
Cool.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I like that. That was really nice. We got Tim the Enchanter, our punster, the Punmeister. How are you doing, sir? I hope you got some good puns coming up. Just be careful. We do have the kitty table ready for those delinquents.
Oh,
Yay, cookies!
that reminds me of something.
Uh-oh.
I'll be right back.
We got Mr. Angel. How are you doing, sir? Glad you are here and looking forward to some fun. I told you to hold off, Legatus. You are jumping the gun. Take that back. Take that back. All right. Legatus is now relegated to the kiddies table. We got Mayor the McCheese. How are you doing, sir? Oh, no, that's okay. So, Mr. Angel, you are here. Mayor McCheese is here. And hopefully more people will be coming on. And let us get this started. Since somebody already jumped the gun on Nutty News, I guess we bring up the we have to bring up the brand new Fed for Hire special Nutty News intro. Let's see. Hold on a second. First thing. Okay, got I'm good. Time for nutty news. The news that is. What the heck was that? All right. See, even a brand new logo. Nutty for nutty news. Let's see. Let's go and uh-oh. Let's see. Let's go back here. The guy that says that was the same advice Fuzzy Bear's agent gave him on the Muppet Show. Okay. Or was that Gonzo? I think it was Gonzo.
Oh, so long ago.
Yeah. Sandra says after getting done Doomcock stream last night, I had less than 4 hours sleep before having to drive to pick somebody up. It took almost 6 hours to make the round trip.
That's a whole Ohio.
Yeah.
Wow. That's dedication.
Yep. Indeed. And Legata says it looks like Pudgy has a double chin being that close to the camera. He does have chubby cheeks though. And I like the little pompadour in the front, right by the nose. You look cool, Pudgy. Take a bow.
Yay!
Take a bow. Let's see. Oh, a fro. A hedgehog fro.
Hey, Pudgy, that's too close to the camera.
I feel like he's staring into the depths of my very soul.
Yes.
No.
I didn't do it!
No, that's too close. Back it up.
Yep, back.
Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up.
I think I can win a staring contest against him.
I don't know.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Comic Relief Crusader says, just doing my part, citizen. Of course you are. Come on up, buddy. And let's do the first nutty news story. Here we go. You do it so much better, Pudge.
Breaking news.
NASA found garbage on Mars. Humans have never stepped foot on Mars. The garbage came from the rover itself. Part of its landing blanket was discovered. Humans blamed for polluting Mars. Oh.
You know what the funny part is? This was foretold in the Martian Chronicles with Ray Bradbury. There's that one part where they find or they land on the planet and the guy throws the bottle into the canal, and then the other guy yells at him and they get the bottle out. But then by the time of the end of the series, there's garbage all over the Mars.
Of course. We're always making mess. Always making mess here. Let's see. Legata says, at least Pudgy is not that close to the TV screen. That is bad for your eyesight. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So Raymond, I have to ask you.
Yes, sir.
Did you buy your wife very fine china so that she doesn't trust you to wash it?
Huh?
Yeah.
I don't get
What a
it.
brilliant idea.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, you buy her very fine china so she doesn't trust you to wash it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we do have fine china, but that's why we've got a dishwasher. That's why we've got a dishwasher.
No, you buy the fine china to put into the special cabinet that never gets opened until the day you pass away.
Oh, that's good. That's good, Kobo. But no, we bring out the fine china on those special occasions where we
And you should always borrow money from pessimists. They don't expect it back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I found this book that I...
Oh no, a Harvey joke book.
No, I forget what this is for, but I got it when my mom gave it to me when I was like 16, and I just found it cleaning out one of my downstairs rooms the other day, just doing some house cleaning. I'm like, oh my god, I wrote down a whole bunch of jokes in this thing.
Uh-oh. Tim, we're going to have a contest here.
Pudgy has a book,
What is it?
1,000 knock-knock jokes.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're going to have knock-knock jokes. Bring it on, Pudge.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Oh?
You took the book away now.
Yeah, it's up on the shelf you can't reach.
Oh. Oh, horror of horrors.
Ah,
Oh, horror of horrors.
When dog food is new and improved tasting, who tests it?
Yeah, you have your own personal dog
Over
come in.
again.
You have your own personal dog come in.
Yeah.
And Legatus is posting to watch the Comic Crusaders talk of Dolphin Wars, and there's the link. Thank you, Legatus. Knew I could. Knew you could come through on that. Let's see. I have some nutty newses, and I was hoping. I spent a whopping amount of time pulling up the links, and then the power surge happened, and imagine my panic saying, "Oh no, they are all gone. I have to hunt them all over again." What's this? Time to use the Pudgy Hedgehog. Time to use the Pudgy Hedgehog put. You mean Hedgehogapult? The Hedgehog Catapult? I don't know. He's got this newfangled one. It may launch him into orbit.
Oh, yeah. It's a centrifugal, just like on Pumpkin Chunkin.
There's a YouTube channel with a guy who owns a trebuchet. It's called Todd's Workshop. He's really into that medieval stuff. Everybody needs to go watch Todd's Workshop at some time.
Yeah,
I keep trying to tell EVS, like, you keep wanting a trebuchet. This guy knows how to make them. Go approach him.
Yeah. The worst part is they had to cancel Pumpkin Chunkin. You know, they had the trebuchet category, they had the centrifugal category, they had the air cannon category, and it was all about launching pumpkins as far as you could out in the field, and whoever launched the furthest would win. For some strange reason, no one's willing to write them an insurance policy anymore, so they can't do the competition anymore. And it's not because that you're firing pumpkins out into a field. It's because as the pumpkins were flying out into the field, there were guys on ATVs that were chasing out, and they had survey equipment to do the measurements. Well, the one guy wasn't wearing a helmet, drove out during the firing sequence, and then as it was coming down, he got struck not on the head, he got struck on the arm with the pumpkin.
Ow.
Now, by that point in time, the pumpkin had already split apart, so it only got struck with half a pumpkin. And the pumpkins that they were using were maybe like the 5-pounders, so they weren't like really big pumpkins. But it's still like getting struck in the arm with a bowling ball. So yeah, that guy, of course, they paid for his medical. They said, we're sincerely sorry. They did, gave him a little money on the side. Nope, that wasn't good enough. He's going to sue for $100,000. And he got the $100,000.
And he works for it.
And now they cannot do that competition ever again.
And yet, at the Olympics, when there's the javelin throwing, they'll have guys standing downrange of that.
Yeah.
Remember in the Olympics, the one year the one guy got struck in the arm by the javelin because he wasn't paying attention.
No.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Let's see.
I keep saying the insurance industry ruins everything for everybody.
Of course they do. Mr. Angel says actually humans test dog food. Dog food by law must be to the standards of human consumption.
That's actually true.
Okay.
Your joke fails, Deef.
Hello, Remy. Hello to the lovely Renier. How are you, ma'am?
Hello.
Hi, Rennie.
Hello,
Okay.
Rennie.
And this is a rhetorical question, I guess, Pudgy. Tim the Enchanter asks, Hedgehog, why can't Pudgy share the hedge?
Because he's a little prickly.
Oh, ooh, nice. Nice. You're getting the quills on that one.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. Mr. Angel says, 99, we need a shrubbery. All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
neat.
No, knee.
Knee. We need a shrubbery. Okay.
No.
Yeah, the
No.
knights would say me.
Okay.
Go forth to the mightiest forest and bring us a shrubbery. Ta-da!
Here's the nutty news. Environmentalists are angry at tree planting plantations. Demands trees to grow naturally. Wants them all cut down. Now that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
That one makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's bring out some of mine. Ah, hello, Captain Fandom Nerd. And the Dad Man. The Dad Man walking is here. Welcome, sir. Kind of busy cooking, so just lurking. Make sure there's enough for the pod here, because we getting hungry.
All the environmentalists who are against the cutting down of trees all live in houses that are made out of wood.
Yeah, that's true.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
I work in the forest industry. It is the probably the most renewable industry in the world. Every tree they cut down, they plant 2 new ones.
Right, but
And
then
the
you
young
gotta
trees soak up twice as much CO2 as the old ones do.
Yep.
Yeah, but you gotta wait before you.
I don't know. We have several Christmas tree farms around here, and every year they're putting up new, and they're getting big fast.
Yep.
Well, true, but with the Christmas tree farms, there's usually a 3-year lead time.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah, they usually have several fields. They do one at a time and rotate it around the 3-year thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Plus,
like,
they got,
I don't know.
There.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys do it in the States with your forest industry. I imagine it's pretty much the same because a lot of the companies are in Canada and the US. But in Canada, like if a company clear cuts a region, they replant the area and they can't go back for another 20 years because it takes about 20 years for a tree in Canada, at least in the colder weather where I'm from, for a tree to be big enough to be harvested again.
Yeah.
Okay. And Legata says, without trees to make toilet paper, what would an environmentalist use to wipe their butts with?
Oh, they don't. They're pure. They're just better than everybody else.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched this documentary. The person had reusable toilet paper. Where they did the cloth strips and you wash them in the washer. It's like there was so much work involved. And then they had one basket for mom, one basket for dad, one and of course it's not just mom and dad. I mean, mom and dad would be bad enough. No, it was a family of 6, so it's like so 2 loads out of every week was just to the toilet paper. It's like no.
I heard a ew in the background.
Medieval kings of England. Oh, I shouldn't say just the King of England, but it was probably all the royalty. They actually had someone do that job for them because, and it was a very high-ranking position because you're touching the king, right? And the king was chosen by God.
Yeah.
A lot of them were trusted to secrets, and sometimes the wrong secrets, and didn't last very much longer after that.
Orf with his head.
The Romans used sponges on a stick that were, more or less communal.
Yep.
They wonder why they got diseases.
Although I did hear a joke, a guy won a toilet brush at a raffle, and he went home and he came back the next day. He's like, I want to return this. And he said, why? What's wrong with it? And he says, it hurts every time I use it.
Oh, hello, Agent Pepsi One. Welcome. How you doing?
He'll come in. Bienvenue.
She says, "What an interesting discussion we're already having." Yeah, we're adding class to the joint, as what Vet was saying.
Sorry, we're having a crappy conversation.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
It kind of stinks.
Yeah. Okay. Then we've got. Let's see. Yeah. Let's try.
It is getting kind of corny.
Yeah. Let's start. Oh. Okay. We're starting to. And Rennie says, "How crappy." Oh.
Let's talk about the Amber Heard trial instead.
No. And we are not dealing with our food corporations. Sandra gets in. Let's just flush this conversation. On that note. I was trying to. Mr. Angel says, humans cutting down trees to make paper on which to write. Save the trees. Talk about irony.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you see, years ago when I was working at another forest industry company, we had this real hard boss. Like he was a good boss, but he was really tough on you if you made a mistake. And so, I was joking around with a couple of people that maybe we should make a little video where he shows up in his big truck and it casts a shadow over the other trucks, and you have the Imperial March going dun 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 dun. Then he walks on, and at some point you'd have Greenpeace show up, and they'd be like, "Lord Gord, Greenpeace is staging a peaceful protest outside of our facilities," and he'd be like, "Assemble the employees, prepare for battle." And then everybody just grabs their pike poles and heads out. And Greenpeace, they got all their signs say "Save the trees," but as soon as we show up with all our pike poles ready to go into medieval style spear warfare, they pull the signs off and they have spears themselves and they charge at us. It was going to be fun.
Agent Pepsi says, "I'm all for protecting the environment, but I need my TP." And she's saying the level of this conversation is light years above and ahead of my students. Well, thank you. I try to run a classy pod here. Doesn't quite work, but
he tries.
Yes. What's this? Tim the Enchanter says, "Ouch! Ow! That is." What do you get when a snake and Pudgy the Hedgehog? Okay, let's see if I can do it with a straight face. What do you get when a snake and Pudgy the Hedgehog mate? 2 yards of barbed wire. That is a.
What do you mean, mate?
That's censor blanky stuff, Pudgy. Sorry. Yeah.
Well, regarding the previous conversation, men are like fine wine. They start out as grapes, and it's up to the woman to stomp the crap out of them until they turn into something acceptable to have dinner with.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Yes, we are so, yes. I know Agent Pepsi One loved the jam session last week.
Yeah.
She was head. I'm sure her head was doing the banging to the line stuff. He was good. Brought out some, and we've got and now I love that possum song, and I love his possum poster. She said the jam session was amazing. Too bad he's not here, but I guess you got to take second place gladly to bowling and prime rib.
Prime rib.
Yes, prime rib always wins.
Is he having barbecue?
No, he's going to a bowling place, and I guess they have do the prime rib after. Oh, she loved. Yes, I loved that
Yeah.
locomotive ref too.
Yeah, I think that was the highlight of the whole thing. That was
Yeah.
just intense.
Yeah. And on the subject of possums, if I can bring it up. Too bad Stellar Heather isn't here. I have a possum story for Nutty News. Hey, Agent Pepsi One, if you've got a good microphone and you want to come in and join us, same with you, Rennie. Come on in, add some feminine diversity, some class, yeah, femininity and class to the conversation here. After hearing the first 30 minutes, we could probably use it. All right, but here is share screen. Animal, a possum found in Wyoming, believed to have hitched a ride on a semi. Animal control officials in Wyoming said a non-native possum found hiding under a house likely hitched a ride on a semi-truck from another state. The Sweetwater County Sheriff's Office said Animal Control Officer Chris Thomas responded to the Western Hills neighborhood west of Rock Springs after a resident reported spotting a possum under his house. Possums, the only marsupial native to the United States, are not generally found as far west as Wyoming, the sheriff's office said. Thomas, who named the possum George, says she does not believe the male possum was an escaped pet. Possums seek refuge in dark, tight spaces and believes that most likely George hitched a ride on a semi on the interstate and probably went looking for food when the rig's driver stopped to rest or for fuel. George. I'm going to hug him. I'm going to hug him. I'm going to squeeze him, and I'm going to call him George.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I named my old cat George.
Yeah. Thomas personally cared for George until she was able to find a licensed rehabilitation center. The sheriff's office said the facility will have George examined by a veterinarian and transferred to an area of the country where possums are found in the wild. Where is Stellar Heather?
I don't know. I'm not sure about the semi-truck thing. I think he was following Pudgy and found a ley line.
Oh, good answer. Hold on a second here. Pudgy, if you can give me the interlude music. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that interlude music. Brought to you by thedolphinwars.com. Okay. All right. Okay. I didn't even say anything.
Hey, John.
Yes.
Is that an actual American flag in your thing there? Or is that a painting?
Oh yeah. No, this
Okay,
is
that's
a
good.
real one.
Okay, right
It's
on.
one that I found on the ground in a cemetery, and I didn't know
Oh.
where it went, so I brought it home to clean it.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
that's good.
That's one of the things. I don't talk about it generally to anybody, but if I find a broken flag in a cemetery, I'll either fix it or take it home and clean it and try and get it back to where it goes, or
Good.
whatever I can for that.
Good.
I don't
that's
talk
good,
about it
yeah.
much because I don't like self-aggrandizing.
No, nothing wrong with self-aggrandizing.
Well, as it says in the good book, don't let the left hand know what the right hand's doing.
That's
That's
true.
right.
That's true.
But
But you can let your feet know.
oh yeah,
Just the way it was
And-
folded up there, it looked like there was
Yeah.
a picture of some kind.
no, it's kind of wrapped around the Fez case.
Oh,
And
that's
of
good.
course, my shop foreman Roly Poly is watching over it.
Right on.
Add some
And
class
remember,
to
boys and girls, if the doors start opening and closing all by themselves and you start hearing weird knocking noises, you gotta take it back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. There are very few things I'll ever take outside the walls of a cemetery, other than myself and the car. But no, there is a kind of feeling when you're in a cemetery and something's laying around and you move it, you kind of feel uneasy about it. I think
Yeah.
more from a moral standpoint than a haunted standpoint. But then again, I don't know everything, so
Yeah.
you
Oh.
kind of lean a little on the leave it alone side.
On the the discretionary.
Yeah, yeah.
Sandra says, add some class to the show. Wait, we do have class. We do have class, Sandra. Somewhere.
We could do a
Somehow.
math class.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have some of my criminology books. English
we could
common law.
we could do history. Some people seem to have aged like fine wine. Some age like milk. They get sour and chunky. Less said about that one, the better. Less said about that one, the better. And
Yeah, when I what? Ah, gee, never mind.
Tim the Enchanter says, "What did a grape say when the elephant stepped on it? Nothing, but it let out a little wine. Very little, very little. I mean, that it was probably all absorbed by the stomp." Mr. Angel's listening while he makes some food.
Wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
Oh, a grape? You wanted to be a grape ready to be stomped on?
No, yeah, wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
Okay, Agent Pepsi.
I was
One
a
day.
little late on that.
One day. Let's see. Yeah, comic relief. That's what he said about the. A warranty
That's not
call.
me.
A warranty call. Okay.
Okay, you gotta stop calling this number. Pudgy doesn't own a car. How's he going to get an extended warranty?
Don't you have the killer bot track that supposedly swats those things?
On my phone, yes.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to turn on the spam filter on Pudgy. I know I finally figured out how to hang up the calls. You got to push his nose in.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we're back to the Pudgy avatar, huh? He ran away. Okay. Comic Relief says the possum went up.
No, Pudgy's here.
Oh, okay.
Yep. The camera I have is not a robust one, so I touched it to readjust it because Pudgy bumped the mount, and it was red hot. So I'm like, I gotta unplug it.
Yeah, we don't want Pudgy to go owie, owie, owie.
Yeah.
Yeah, just you know as well as I know, he's going to want to touch the camera.
Uh-huh. And he's going to burn himself.
Mhm.
Yes.
Pudgy wouldn't touch the camera.
I know you. You're going to touch the camera, so it's safely in the metal tray right now.
Oh, okay. Okay. And Legatus Legion I says, in honor of Reddy A, vegetarians live up to 9 years longer than meat eaters. 9 horrible, perfect, ridiculous years.
You know,
Yeah.
the Aboriginal word for vegetable is poor hunter.
Yeah. And karaoke, the translation for karaoke is can't carry a tune.
Oh, that and tone deaf.
That's true. That's true. Okay, let's see here.
And then the Warriors of the Immortal Terry Bradshaw, sushi is called bait where we come from.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Yep.
Oh, Agent Pepsi One's going to have a barbecue. Are we all coming?
Uh,
Are we all going to come? Mississippi,
Yay.
Mississippi barbecue.
yeah, I might be allowed to cross the border now.
Yes, yes.
Finally ended the vaccine thing, and I'm not jabbed. So
Let's see.
Oh, not to worry. We'll put the safety duct tape on. You'll be good.
Yeah.
right.
We've got the saran wrap that we can wrap around you. And
Yeah, right around my head.
Yeah. The whole body, and then we'll carry you on rails.
Yeah.
Legatus asked Sandra, have you not noticed our grip of reality has slipped? Legatus, this is just because we never have a grip on reality. And Sandra agrees.
Yeah, what's the saying? The voices in my head might not be real, but they have some really good ideas.
Oh, the voices in my head yell at me a lot.
Yeah.
Let's see. And yes, slipped long ago. Ooh, nice. To put the steaks on, 2 minutes turn, 2 minute turn, and put on the far side of the grill for 79 minutes. That sounds good.
That explains that song. What was it? To everything there is a seasoning. Turn, turn, turn.
Oh, nice.
Add the pepper, turn, turn, turn. Add the salt, turn, turn, turn.
There's a place on Earth for each of God's creatures next to the mashed potatoes.
Yeah. Well, the philosophy in Sandra's family is that mashed potatoes is merely the foundation for the gravy.
Yep.
Yep.
Anybody else make volcanoes out of their mashed potatoes? You know,
Oh, yeah.
and then pour
Oh,
the
yeah.
gravy in the middle of it. Then you have to have the broccoli on the sides of it as the trees.
Yeah, that's my favorite scene from
It's half the
Close
fun.
Encounters of the Third Time is when he's making the mountain with potatoes and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
getting me hungrier and hungrier.
Yeah.
Well, that and remember Richard Pryor in Moving? You know, he was doing the same thing, and he's like, potatoes grow in Idaho, because he was trying to get his family to move to Idaho.
Awesome.
That's a great movie.
Okay.
Or what's that? We were speaking about the environmentalists earlier. You see the T-shirts like "Earth first, we'll log the other planets later."
Yeah.
That's good. Let's see. Agent Pepsi One says they got a ton of unpacked boxes, including my brand new headset. Oh, that's a priority.
Start unpacking those boxes.
Get the headset. Get the headset.
Yeah, never mind the stage. Go unpack your headset box.
Comic Relief Crusader says, but he can save 10% by switching to
PudgyHedgehog.com.
Yes, that is the law.
Wait a minute, Pudgy. How did you get underwriting authority?
It's real simple. All of your premium dollars are put into a little box in Pudgy's house, and then Pudgy doesn't touch the box. And then whenever you need to file a claim, then the money comes out of the box to pay for and pay for your car repair.
Yeah, but Pudgy, here's the problem. If Comic Relief Crusader only put in $100 Canadian in the box, and he has a 1,000 Canadian repair bill, there's only going to be 100 Canadian to make the repairs.
Uh-oh.
So,
Oh,
Oh.
it's not that type of insurance.
$100 Canadian is like 25 American, just so you know.
Wow. We're getting
Yeah.
some.
yeah, that'll cover the cup holder budget.
Yeah, the way things are going now.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're getting some really good financial information from Pudgy. Let's see.
People eating tasty animals, yes.
Let's see. She's going to go turn the steak. Dr. Oz says rubbing coffee grounds on your naked body will get rid of cellulite. Apparently, you can't. You can't do that in Starbucks. And now the cops are here. That's.
Oh my.
Oh my. The whole.
And that's how Dr. Oz was able to qualify to run for senator in Pennsylvania.
That's true. That's true.
Doesn't even live in the state.
Nope.
Andy Masterson. Hey, Andy Masterson, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Andy.
You know where the link is. He says a world without steak is not worth living in. Hail. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So hail, Andy Masterson. Come on up. And Tim the Enchanter said, "Ooh, Tim the Enchanter says, okay, where to go? Oh, yeah, I hate when the chat bounces on me.
Mr. Fez went on fire again.
Yeah.
Tim,
That's okay. I'm more or less fireproof.
Tim the Enchanter says, where does Pudgy go? Oh, we've got a theme here. Pudgy jokes. Where does Pudgy go to school? Hedgehogwarts.
Hey!
That's actually true.
Yeah, probably, and probably comes out with a very esteemed degree.
Yeah, Pudgy is Team Hufflepuff.
Team Hufflepuff, huh?
That explains what a PhD is. Pudgy Hedgehog Doctor.
Yeah, good one. Let's see.
Yes, boys and girls, it is time for Pudgy medical advice. Step 1. Leave room. It's not safe to get medical advice from Hedgehog. Here is your bill for $200 Canadian.
Wait a minute, Pudgy, you're in Pennsylvania.
All right, let me see that license, Pudgy. Wait a minute, that's not Canadian.
Uh-oh. The internet has everything.
Where did he get it from? Lower Latveria, Cobalt.
Well, it does say Canada, but here's the problem. Since most of the Midwest is now flooded, and most of Canada up the middle is flooded,
Yeah.
the key question is which part of Canada is this now part of? Is it the eastern part which is still above water, or is it the western part that's above water, or is it the part of Canada that's underwater?
If it's the eastern part of Canada, it's the part that deserves to be underwater. Oh, did I say the quiet part out loud? Oops.
Oh, she did make a giant steak. If anybody's coming for the Mississippi barbecue, all right, let's go road trip.
Yeah.
Oh, one moment.
I I call sanctuary.
Yeah.
Sanctuary.
I know what you're saying. That
Sanctuary.
agrees with me.
And she says and Agent Pepsi One is saying to everything there is a seasoning. Sandra agrees. And she also says her sister and her can finish a full gravy boat between the two of us. Everyone else gets to share the second one. Oh yeah, they're I will attest that they are brutal when it comes to gravy. They are very brutal. You don't get between them. It's not a pretty sight.
Gravy boats are one of the 3 best kinds of boats.
Mm-hmm.
The others are lobster boats and lifeboats.
Uh-huh. Let's see.
Of course, whenever it is a gravy household, is when instead of the gravy boat, you just switch over to the gravy pot with the ladle.
Yep.
True.
Yeah. I say that all the time, Tim. I say that all the time.
Yep.
Tim the Enchanter. People eating tasty animals. Yes.
That's
yes,
right.
Yes.
Yes. Let's see.
Yeah. Well,
I like
Sandra
the
was
big
asking
punch
me
bowl
about the
full of
$5
gravy.
bill. How do they make the part clear? That's a really good question. But that's Sir Winfrid Laurier, one of Canada's prime ministers in the 1920s.
Oh, nifty.
No, early.
Yeah.
No,
He even had a
before that.
better haircut than me.
Yeah, 1911. There we go.
Is that the bill where they were spocking it?
What the heck is spocking?
No, there was it was happening last year up in Canada where the Canadian central bank was telling people not to modify the bills to make them look like Spock.
I don't know.
No.
I can't remember the denomination. I think it might have been the 5.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but I don't know if you can make out. They've got there it is. Braille on it right there.
Braille
blind
money.
people. Yeah, they got Braille on it.
Wow.
Feels
Oh,
kind of like
nice.
plastic. Maybe that's how it feels kind of like plastic because the old $5 bills, they were a lot more papery, but these are, when did this one come out? Well, not 2013. Okay.
Andy Masterson. Oh, what the heck is that there? Is that Andy's page, Sandra? I'm not sure. And hello, Tiger Stripes. I am so confused. Is this the very same Andy Masterson who tweeted, "Fish are friends, not food"? I don't know. I can't see Andy tweeting that.
Fish is the one food, for me at least, when I eat it, it just makes me more hungry. It feels like anti-food. Not that it doesn't taste good or anything. It's just doesn't fill me up.
Well, that if you batter dip it and deep fried along with hush puppies, then you're good to go.
Oh yeah, Long John Silver's all the way.
Yes, I was just gonna say that. Fez. Hello, Tiger Stripes. How you doing? Come on in. We need to add some intelligence to this group. Come on in, Tiger Stripes. Intelligence class, whatever you want to call it.
Joanna.
Yeah. Let's see. Andy, please come on in. I mean, right now, the most insightful part has been the hedgehog financial advice.
Mm-hmm.
Got a loony
and the barbecue
coin.
Yeah, and the barbecue. Dear Sneeze, if you're going to happen, just don't put a How many people have dealt with that? Dear Sneeze.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Dear Sneeze, if you're going to happen, just don't put a stupid look on my face and then leave.
So wait, is that a polar bear coin?
Yeah, I was going to say we have Snort to Poopus on here.
Oh, okay.
On our money.
Sweet.
Snoop here?
No, Snort may be out and about with family things.
Oh, dear. Well, he'll enjoy that on the replay.
Okay.
So yeah, Looney and Tooney.
Boy, I wonder if Snorth eats 100 Canadian dollars. Is that how those coins are made?
Yep.
Here's the link concerning spocking money.
Oh yeah, there it is.
There it is. This is the advice that they will use to give you hints on how to do it. You know, the internet does that.
Funny thing about the toonie, though, is that when they were first issued in 1996, I've never seen it, but the center, the gold part, would fall out sometimes
Mhm.
when they were first issued, because we used to have $2 bills, and they had, I think they were red and they had robins on them. I remember having a few of them. I don't have any more, but
Oh yeah, we had $2 bills,
Yeah, I've got a
we
couple
did.
upstairs. Silver.
Yeah, I think-
and they're worth $2.
yeah,
Yeah.
wow.
yeah. Tiger stripes. Yeah, yes, I would lose a finger at least if I got between them. So,
Oh, and for anyone that's confused about that, when I said that Canada was underwater, that's a reference to the Pudgy stories.
yes, half the planet is part of the. Half the planet is under the water. Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
Sandra, we're gonna have visitors for the for gravy school.
Step 1, open packet. Step 2, add water. Step
Whoa.
3, microwave.
Not here, Cobalt.
Man after my own heart.
That's heresy here. That's heresy. There is no gravy made by scratch here. And Legatus Legionii gives us the information. Spocking is the practice of defacing certain editions of the Canadian $5 banknote using ink to alter Sir Wilfrid Laurier's features to resemble the character Spock from Star Trek. Thank you, Legatus. I knew we would.
Doesn't look anything like Spock. Spock had hair.
Yeah. Let's see. Agent Pepsi
Someone needs to
One
put
says,
up Leonard Nimoy next to this picture. Let's compare here.
Agent Pepsi One is horribly allergic to fish, and Andy Masterson is practically carnivorous. We're all carnivorous. The heck with the others.
Yeah, so
come on,
am I.
guys. Yes, come on, guys.
Vegetables aren't food. Vegetables are what food eats.
Yeah. It's a process.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh boy. Gravy recipe.
Ah.
Wow. Cream gravy. Go ahead, Pudge.
Per cupful, heat 1 terabyte of butter, whisk in 1 terabyte of flour. Cook your flour routes until it burns slightly. Slowly whisk in 1 cup milk. Voila, it's really easy.
A terabyte of butter. Oh my God!
I'm coming to his house.
Could you imagine the cholesterol in that gravy?
Pudgy, that's not terabyte. That's tablespoon.
That would
Want to talk about healthy food? Every Saturday I go to a little restaurant 5 minutes away from where I live, and I get poutine. Now poutine is just fries, gravy, and cheese curds, and I throw bacon on it too. I mean, that is so healthy.
Yeah.
Eat that 3 times a day, like Mark Stein says, you'll live to be 100.
Oh, so there's a lot of between the 3 ladies there. They're doing education on making gravy. Nom, nom, nom.
Hey, there's that Lewis
Flour,
Black.
water, and soy sauce.
Mm-hmm. There's that Lewis Black story. There was a guy that lived to be in his late 90s, and all he ate was bread fried in fat back, and 20 gallons of Thunderbird wine. And he went to the doctor, and they prescribed him to eat healthy with vegetables, and he died within a week.
Yeah. Shock the
Well,
system.
Jordan Peterson doesn't even eat vegetables because it makes him sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't eat them because I can't stand the taste, and I always gag on them.
Yeah, the only vegetables, and I'm not being facetious here or anything. The only time I enjoy vegetables are like broccoli when they're boiled and smothered in gravy and covered in mashed potatoes.
Oh, we went to
Take either corn, but
Yeah,
well, Sandra went to KFC, and oh my God, the corn was not fresh. It was
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
popcorn.
yeah.
It was
Ugh.
popcorn.
I mean, I'll have lettuce on my burger, but
Hey, that's okay.
does pickle count as a vegetable?
I do.
pickle is
Yeah,
a
it does.
hybrid.
What was that, John?
Pickle's a hybrid.
Okay.
It's a vegetable that wants to be meat.
Yeah.
And it gets 1 mile per gallon.
Yeah. 1 mile per gallon. Yep. Sandra says my favorite vegetable is chocolate. It comes from a bean and grows on a bush. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Yes. I think we can all agree with that, Sandra.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
That and coffee.
Oh, coffee. We can talk.
No coffee for you, Pudgy.
Uh-oh.
Ah,
What I take it pudgy encounters with coffee are not pretty sights, Cobalt.
Oh no, he's perfectly fine. It's like he goes absolutely hyper. And if you factor in a whole bunch of chocolate along with it, then we can hit time travel.
Yes, you've mentioned that. You've mentioned that with time, expanding consciousness and time travel.
and Pudgy will go back and convince George Lucas not to sell Star Wars to Disney. Sell it to Pudgy.
That would probably be a good investment.
Yes.
Mr. Angel says, as a chef, I must protest about the word microwave, the tool of the devil. Nuke it. Yes. Yes.
Yes, but I'd starve to death without a microwave.
I actually stopped using my microwave because just reheating something in the oven actually keeps it a lot more fresh.
Mm-hmm.
And it only takes a couple minutes longer.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, in those 2 minutes, I could go into the
I mean, I get it. I'll throw my nachos and cheese in the microwave to melt the cheese, but if I'm reheating pizza, say I didn't have enough time to eat it all in one night.
Oh, come on,
stick it in
cold
the
pizza.
oven. Nah, ugh.
yeah.
The only thing worse than cold pizza is microwaved pizza.
It depends on the pizza as far as cold.
That's true.
If it's got the right mixture of cheese and what have you, it can be very good. But a lot of the cheaper pizzas are horrible when they're cold.
You're right.
Yeah, the crust turns into a rock.
Yeah.
The mom of my best friend in high school made these amazing gravies, delight during the holidays. Haven't heard from Katie in years. Aww. Regatta says, someone posted that they just made cinnamon buns. I replied, you mean just like the ones that grandma used to make? I am now blind. Okay, let's take a vote. Chat, let's take a vote. Chat, panel, who votes into the kitty table?
I think that was brilliant. I think you get the head of the table.
Yes.
Oh, the head of the table.
The head of the table.
The head of the table here.
The pun masters.
Yes.
That comes with a cream-filled donut.
See, I was in university. We were in a class about witchcraft. That was what the whole course was called. And everybody had to go up and do their presentation. One guy got up and he was talking about how the Catholic priests in New Spain and modern-day Mexico, they're really upset about all the practicing of witchcraft going on. And so he said, any questions? So I put up my hand and he's like, yeah. I said, so are you saying that these Catholic priests are really friared up?
Okay, Dee. I'm not even asking for a vote. To the table.
Yeah.
To the table.
It was in the same course. When we first showed up, our class had to be moved to the business department. And one of the ladies was in a class with the same professor the year before when a similar thing happened. And of course, all the business students were complaining that the history students were making too much noise. And so I said, "You're telling me that the business students didn't like your company?" And I said it really just straight. Thank you.
Mhm.
And yeah, nobody laughed. It just flew right over everyone's heads. I was very upset.
Okay, Tiger Legatus, Tiger Stripes is giving you a reprieve. You're back. You're away from the kitty table. Oh, what's this? Not the kitty table. Kitty table. Yeah. Oh, Sandra votes kitty table. Oh boy. So. Legata says the kitty table has chocolate milk and chewy chocolate chip cookies. Shh.
I want to go to kitty table.
Oh.
You can't handle the kitty table.
Actually, like Fett made a great when he did Sandra's birthday thing. He did an awesome view of the kitty table. If anybody wants to see that, even though it's it's the birthday thing, let me know. I'll put it back in there, and we'll see the denizens of the table.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was. Oh, actually, I'm gonna just do it. Here we go. Oh, that was awesome. I love the kitty table. I gotta have them send me the picture of them. And of course, it may grow too.
And I haven't been that thin in 50 years.
What I like is Pudgy and He Who Shall Not Be Named get the last picture.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yes, there was. Well, Tiger Stripes. Ooh. Well, I got to go knock off a box of brownies so they can cool before Sven Gooley. He's showing Forbidden Planet tonight. Love you guys. Well, we love you too. Yeah, we're going to go to your house. Brownies and Forbidden Planet. Road trip.
All I can say is that if I ever am kicked to the kitty table, we can play the board game Escape from Colditz.
Well, you have a night. Thanks for coming, Tiger Stripes. Enjoy your watch party, and maybe if we're still on when you're done, come on over. Take care and have a great weekend.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, Tiger Stripes.
See you, Tiger Stripes.
And of course, Sandra wants to. Oh, we're gonna get bailed out. I guess we're gonna have bailing out. Sandra says, I'd love to watch the movie. Agent Pepsi 1 says, I love that movie. So have a good night and enjoy yourself, Tiger Stripes. Okay. So we got, oh, what's this? When I was in the Army, I used to have Cocoa Puffs and chocolate milks for breakfast at times. Ooh, I have that now. When heating taco meat up, put it in a paper towel while heating. That also draws up much of the remaining grease.
Yep.
Something tells me that Agent Pepsi, when she was in the Army, was one of the psychopaths. What are they?
I don't know. I don't want to call her on that. She's a teacher.
Well, that proves it.
Renier says taco meat. Let's see.
Now, she is a nice lady. There's not going to be any pudgy metal jacket on this show.
Pudgy metal jacket. Oh my. My favorite meme is, show me your war face.
You see that clip when it's all Disney characters?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dave says yes.
Well, someone did do a video, or it was a clip, where they did Disney characters in Apocalypse Now.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Now I see
like
Agent
to see
Pepsi
the-
1 dual-wielding twin M249
King
running
Dolph.
through the open field. One after the other.
Agent Pepsi 1 says, Deef is right, you know. You have to be a psychopath to be a
Yeah.
teacher now.
I know,
Ain't
I've been one.
that the truth?
So true. All right, let's see.
Adel Mom is so glad she retired.
Oh, that's good. Oh, Mr. Angel has to go. Girlfriend is home. Oh, keep the girlfriend happy. See you all later. Well, we'll probably be here for a while. I'm not showing any.
And remember, the best part about YouTube is you can always listen to the show later.
That is true. That is true. Make sure your girlfriend subscribes to King Dolphin TV. And here he is. Let's all take a bow to the magnificent, the we're not worthy, fat for hire, the evil genius. How are you, sir? Hey, brother.
Thank you.
How you doing, brother?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Oh, we're having a blast. We're having a blast.
Yeah.
We've got a rockin' chat, and I showed the video of the kitty table. I need to get the still of that, so I don't have to keep playing Sandra's birthday. I'm sure she's getting ready to throw something at me.
I'll send it to you.
Could say today we're pretty sharp. Sharp. The sword, sharp.
Sounds like I'm gonna have to add to that kitty's table.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of those long tables like they have in castles.
Yes.
Yes. Let's see.
And then we can set up the Lionel trains across it so we can pass the salt all the way down.
Ooh, yeah, that might be a good idea. So
Oh
Fred,
boy, then Pudgy can ride the train. Choo-choo ride. Pudgy ride the train. And ride, choo-choo ride. Pudgy ride the train.
Okay, that's enough of that, son. We don't want Quad City DJs to show up in Pudgy.
I think what we need is an action thriller starring Pudgy and Agent Pepsi 1. The psychopathic
wow.
army queen.
Oh yeah. She pushes Pudgy's nose down, and then Pudgy goes boom.
There's Chooch. The latest edition.
Say choo choo.
Hello, Chooch.
Hello.
Let's see. So,
Wow.
Hi, Pudgy.
so Fat, you've been having a good week?
Not bad. Can't complain.
Good, good. I'm glad you're here. It's actually nice and cool here. Oh, okay. Yeah, hit on the panel, Tiger Stripes. Let's see. Or let me just do this.
Somewhere there.
If the bot is awake.
Time to push the button to summon Tiger Stripes.
Yeah. Oh, there's the bot. Okay, the bot's still working.
Oh, good. Pudgy push button and bot starts working.
Yes. Yes. Ooh. 90. Ouch. Ooh. 98 with a heat index of 116F. Ooh.
Okay, I have to quickly research what that is in real temperature.
All right. Hello, Tiger Stripes.
Hey,
Welcome
you
aboard.
guys. Hey.
Hello there.
Yeah, I went to the kitchen and the bro was already knocking out the brownies. You could have knocked me over with a feather.
Oh,
6
cool.
degrees.
Yeah.
You have him
I'll
trained.
take it.
You have him trained.
Yay!
So how y'all doing?
Okay, there's an echo.
Oh,
no,
hello,
no.
Andy.
Hello.
I'm trying
Hello.
to master the echo. Is it me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Echo.
touch.
Echo.
I don't hear an echo.
Brownie.
I think you're fine.
Yeah, I don't hear it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Well, welcome aboard, Tiger
Hey.
Stripes.
Hey, you guys.
Hello.
Hey there.
glad to have
What
you.
y'all doing for fun these days?
Well, we're here.
Yep.
We're the show that never ends.
That's true.
Welcome back,
I'm
my
writing.
friends.
I'm working on the sequel to my novel, The Eyes of a Killer.
Yes,
Ooh,
please,
fancy.
please. So, please get his book. Get his book.
Which
I've
is
been
the unintended
searching
sequel to
cemetery.
Circle of Vengeance, which is currently being reprinted and professionally done. So it's not like this. It'll have a spine on it and everything.
All right. And this book plug was brought to you by the DolphinWars.com.
Go buy the Dolphin Wars,
Yes. Yes.
or else.
Well, comic book.
And Sandra will get the gravy pot out and chase you.
Ooh, those. If you've seen the her gravy pots, yes, they can be quite vicious. Yes, they can be
Act
quite
by a vicious gravy pot.
Yes.
Good gravy.
Must be.
Yes. Yes. Good gravy. Oh, that's a. All right. We have the tone set, Tiger Stripes. You're in. You've got it.
Oh, good. Not
Um,
echoing?
No. Yeah, you're fine.
Yay.
Yay. Go.
Yay.
Okay. Let's see. So when is your watch party? Later on, or?
Prime time.
Oh.
Yeah, Sven Gulli. Y'all, I mean, he's a national treasure. Of course you watch him.
I've seen him.
Yeah.
I've heard of him, but never seen him.
Wow.
Mine is called. My horror host was called The Ghoul. Yeah, and actually, I brought up what I brought it up a couple of weeks ago. The horror host Hall of Fame. I never knew they had one. I actually got that from. When I was on Maria with T and Telly, and she was on with Bobby Gamonster, and we saw it there. Let's see if I can bring it up.
That's cool.
Yeah, let me see if I can bring it up, and let's see. Snoopy has had 2 cow ears and a bully stick in the last few hours. And now he's passed out somewhere in a food coma.
Do I want to ask what a bully stick is?
No.
Okay, I won't.
But I bet you could guess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can.
I don't want to because I have a funny feeling I'd be right, and I just
Listen,
can't think of
There
things
might
like
be a part of your anatomy that that I could laugh about because I don't share it. But,
huh.
Oh. Okay, YouTube. This is definitely not a Copa show. I'm letting you know right now. This is not a
it's
Copa show.
just a bully stick. It's just for the dogs.
Yes.
At the Copa Cabana. Sorry.
Hello, pop culture curator. How you doing? Welcome
Hi there.
aboard. Welcome aboard.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. How are you doing? Please watch his, subscribe to his channel, and also he does a good co-host to Anti-Derivative Jill's reviews on the Orville on Tuesday afternoons.
There's a
Sorry.
doggy.
It's
Is that a
puppy time.
cockapoo?
Puppy.
Is that a
Oh.
cockapoo?
No,
What
she's a Maltese Yorkie.
Maltese
okay.
Yorkie.
Puppy time.
Yeah. Hey, Molly.
Yeah.
What a good girl.
What a good boy.
Hail Molly.
Hi, Molly.
Hello.
You want down now? Okay, good girl. Good girl.
Of course.
Yes, she
Yeah,
wanted
I
up.
think Snoopy. I think Snoopy is at the at the other side with mommy, either on his bed or getting a massage. Puppy massages. I guess they are the bomb.
I have been massaging our big girl. Her hind legs are working slowly. She's older.
Yeah.
And I looked up dog massage. So, yes, it's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
important.
He's addicted to his doggy massages.
Molly's going on 14 in a month,
Mm.
but she's
Oh.
still a puppy.
She doesn't look
Ah.
old. She looks
No.
like a pup.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's got to last another at least 60 some odd years.
Yes.
Of course. Of course. That's the law. Let's see. We got and Agent Pepsi says Maria does a wonderful review of the Orville. Yep. Let's see. Let me put Jill's channel up here. You know, when the bot works, it's a wonderful thing. And it's the sleep, which usually happens when I'm first thing prepping for the stream. It can be annoying. So subscribe to Anti-Derivative Jill and to Fat for Hire. Yes.
Thanks, sir.
Is Anti-Derivative Chill here today?
No, I think she's probably doing family things.
Oh.
Yeah. Pop culture, if you want to pop on in, so to speak, you certainly can. We are having, but in the meantime, I'm going to do another nutty news segment. Too many steps to open up a. Share a screen. Flight attendant pilot get engaged in mid-flight proposal. Passengers aboard an Alaska Airlines flight were treated to a romantic spectacle when a flight attendant proposed to her girlfriend, a pilot, in mid-flight. The airline said flight attendant Veronica Rojas got permission from officials to stage a proposal to her girlfriend, Alejandra Moncayo, during a flight from San Francisco to LA. Rojas convinced Moncayo to accompany her on the flight, which turned out to be on the airplane's Pride in the Sky plane, which was specially decorated for Pride Month. Rojas got on the PA about halfway through the flight and asked Moncayo, who was recently hired by Alaska Airlines as a pilot, to marry her. The pair met aboard Alaska Airlines flight in 2020. The airline said Moncayo had a surprise of her own. Once the plane landed, she executed her own pre-planned proposal. It's awesome. I feel very, very loved today, Moncayo said in the Alaska Airlines announcement. Alaska has always been my number one forever. I can definitely tell you how much they care. Does this give another name to the Love Boat?
It's a nice story.
Yeah, it is.
Story,
That
yes.
is a very nice story.
Hey, did you hear what happened to that couple in Euro Disney?
No.
I saw the footage.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
the guy, he got down on a knee to propose to his girlfriend, and one of the French workers comes running off the stage, grabs the ring out of the guy's hand, and then they get escorted off the little area where they were proposing. And he says, No, it will look even better over here. You have to move. And it's like, oh, come on, really? I really hope whenever those two actually have the wedding, they invite that guy. Fly him over, because they live in the United States. He lives over in France. Invite him over, fly him over, and then, the whole time during the thing, just keep rubbing it in. It's like, okay, we're going to get to the part about forever hold your peace.
Jacques, you pipe down.
Yeah, Jacques. Where's Jacques?
Frere Jacques, Frere Jacques.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Nobody asked you. Nobody asked you. Go away. Go away.
That's a much better version. Let's see. Are we going to get 2 segments of nutty news? We don't know. If people have news out there, we have news. And I think this is probably, what's this? Your brother's been detoxing? Wow. Wonder how that happened. Tiger Stripes?
Oh, that's right. I don't have to type it. I can just talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You're here.
Yes.
His oral surgeon prescribed him a boatload, and he was taking it faithfully. And I looked it up on the internet, and both the script and the vitamin E were 50% more than is recommended by every source I found for this particular protocol.
Ouch.
I know. And he had all the side effects, and it was bad. Agent Pepsi One was talking about, it looks like her doctor prescribed her an ungodly amount of vitamin D. And, a lot of these vitamins, if they're fat soluble, they will build up in your blood and your organs, and they'll do a number on you. It can be very dangerous.
Yeah.
So that's bizarre. 50,000.
And Sandra says, I was told to take that much weekly in food with combination with calcium. So just remember, nurses are there to keep doctors from killing you.
It's so true.
Sandra tells me.
That's right. And also to shut down internet connections.
Yes. Let's see. Well, now that we do have Fett here, and
Hello, Fett.
Hello.
And I've been holding this for an appropriate time. What I did, the backstory is, since I'm now I'm back on the rubber chicken circuit doing book signings, I also try to promote the channel. So I asked him to, rather than doing the getting the YouTube, doing the intro, of course Pudgy's there, and doing that every single time, I asked him to do a promotional video, and with his amazing capabilities, please subscribe to Fett for Hire. He came up with this.
I would like to remind everyone that this show is brought to you by the Dolphin Wars. segment is brought to you by thedolphinboys.com.
Wow. That's all I could say, Fat. Wow. Just wow.
The master strikes again.
Yes.
You can't see it, but I'm taking a bow.
Creative.
Awesome.
The evil genius strikes again. That's amazing. People are just going to love it when I finally debut it to the people out there.
Yeah, I thought it was a nice way to promote the channel and promote the people that have been on the
Yeah.
channel as well at the same time. So
Yes, definitely, definitely. And probably by the time my next signing is, we may be able to add a few more people. We've actually, I'm just amazing. Okay. I'm just amazed.
Yeah, just leave it at that.
I'm just
And
amazed.
Sandra is wonderful.
Yes, she is. Sandra is wonderful. I'm just in shock that I've got interviews already scheduled pretty much through up to October. That's how.
I'm always shocked when I find out people want to talk to you.
oh.
Kazinga.
Ooh, that was okay. Let me start.
See, we need Baron.
Oh, where did Fit for Hire go?
Let's see, let me pull it out. Let me pull it out.
Yeah, yes, I love that. I love that.
Yeah. That's amazing, Fett. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome.
Yes. So.
And when I say I love that, I mean I love Raymond's response to pulling out the spear. I first learned that from Larry Niven. Who,
Oh, yeah?
Yes. He told me once that Jerry Purnell had been complaining because his pants were tight and his jacket no longer fit so well. And he was kind of tugging them on and said, darn, things are shrinking or something. And Larry said, well, maybe you're just putting on a few pounds. And Purnell mimed receiving a spear thump in the shoulder, and then he mimed pulling it out. And he said to Larry, "Is this your spear, sir?" That was the first time I ever heard that one. It's good.
Yeah, it's best to get the stab in the front than in the back.
Yes,
I always say.
always.
Nothing but net.
Yes, definitely. So, Mr. Fat, have you been into any more devious net memes?
Yeah, I do have one actually. Hold on.
Okay. Uh-oh.
I was saving it for the appropriate time, but I guess now is as good a time as any.
Okay. We have Pudgy Doomcock. we have Pudgy Doomcock.
It is I, Pudgy Von Doomcock, the future ruler of the forest.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Nice. Oh, look up.
Here's Pudgy.
Yeah. And there's Pudgy up on top. Nice.
Very.
I take it the credits are the credits parts of the pod. I can't really see them.
No, it's Jaws, but I can change it to that. It's a good idea.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And Sandra says that is so cool. Yeah. Yes. Pudgy Von Doomcock, future ruler of the forest. At least we've got that rather than he who shall not be named.
Oh, yes.
As long as the jump drive is still hidden in various levels of security.
All the jump drive's been broken apart, scattered across the forest, buried by a groundhog. And the bunny's moving over to another section. They went on it, then buried it, and then buried it again.
Oh, okay. So we should not see he who is not named. What's this? The people working in the ICU, once they saw her list of meds, knew exactly what happened and why. I'm sure Wendy Webb would agree to that. A level of experience of those working in the ICU. Oh, wow. Once again, nurses save the patient from doctors. Yep. Okay. And that's why a good pharmacist will actually look at all the meds and interactions. Ooh, that does not sound good. Well, as Sandra said, Legatus, once again, nurses save the patient from doctors. And that's sad that sorry, that's sad that when you try and tell a person that you're related to a nurse who's not just a person off the street, that if that person doesn't have an MD, they just go, poo, 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 poo. It's like, really? Okay. All right, we've got silence here. Yep. Let's see.
Star Wars is dumb.
I've been watching His Dark Materials on HBO. It's a couple of years old now, but I haven't seen it before, so it's new to me. I was a fan of The Golden Compass, and this surpasses that so wildly that it's just a surprise.
Okay. Golden Compass.
His Dark Materials, Philip Pullman, I think, is the author.
Okay.
It's a trilogy written for children,
Okay.
ostensibly, but it's sort of steampunk.
Mm.
It's deep. It's some deep stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, it's quite surprising. Golden Compass was a movie that was out 15 years ago, which it seems like just the other day, because I remember going with my friend and her children are grown men now.
Mhm.
But it was good. But this is just far and above that.
Yeah, the biggest problem with the Golden Compass and also like Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, they are coming from well-established novels that have multiple books to adapt. And instead of focusing in on we're going to make a really good single movie, they always decide, you know what, we're going to make a very good movie one. Banking on doing the trilogy, and then it never does very well. So Golden Compass had a lot of promise. They put a bunch of money behind the marketing of it, and it just fell flat because, while it was an excellent story, it wasn't set up to be a good single encapsulated story.
Well, it's funny because it is intentioned for children, I believe, the books, but it's very dark.
Yeah.
And so being a movie for children, it doesn't quite play the same. But so this HBO series is just remarkable. It's really quite something.
Okay. Sorry.
Still very dark though.
Yeah. Pop Culture Creator says he's driving. Please be safe. Don't message while driving. We're not going anywhere anytime soon. So
Sandra's got it right. Yes.
Yeah, do not text and drive, mister.
That's right.
Yep. Let's see. There is another nutty news story. This one's for Snortopopus, who unfortunately he is not here. Darn. But he's with the Burr family.
Mhm.
Bear enters California Airbnb through open window, destroys house. I'm not going to get through this one. Guests at a California Airbnb were forced to retreat to their rooms and call for help when an extremely aggressive bear entered the residence through an open window. The California Highway Patrol said personnel stationed in Truckee, responded along the Placers County Sheriff's Office when guests at an Airbnb in the North Star area called for help. The CHP said officers arrived to find an extremely aggressive bear had entered through an open window, and the occupants locked themselves in other rooms to hide from the animal. The bear proceeded to destroy the house, looking for food, the chip said. The bear charged out at officers multiple times until they were able to get it back outside. Police found it was a mother with 3 cubs waiting in a tree outside. Good reminder to all who live up there and all who play up there, you are in bear company, and it's there was their home first. And on that note,
It could have been a grisly affair.
Yes.
Oh yes. But I think this is the perfect segue to
Could have been a Kodiak moment.
a Kodiak moment. Yes. I think this says it all.
That is wonderful.
That says it all.
Oh, his Dark Materials have polar bears in armor, no less.
Ooh.
You still have
Yes.
to Photoshop Mexican Iron Man's head on there.
We'll probably get, now that Fed's here, we'll probably get something like that by the end of the show.
Yep.
on the sleeping bag guy, not on the bear.
Oh yeah, the sleeping bag guy. Yes, the bear stays the same. The sleeping bag guy. So,
Well,
yes.
he's usually too busy for nonsense such as this, but I think a Fett picture will attract his attention.
Mhm.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. All right. So yeah, I think that says it all. And Comic Relief Crusader is laughing his butt off on that. So, oh dear. Okay. Do I got another nutty news? Ooh, what's this? If you see somebody buying candy, popcorn, and a soda at the movies, they must be a drug dealer. There's no other explanation for that type of income.
Ain't that the truth?
Yes.
Yep.
Way back when it used to be, $1 for the popcorn, little popcorn, and $1 for the drink, and then, $5 for the movie, and it'd be like $7. Hey, cool! I'm gonna go see Howard the Duck, then and go have fun.
Well, Howard the Duck, even in my dating days, the popcorn stand exceeded the price of the admission ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when we went to see Top Gun a couple weeks ago, and admittedly, it was a good sized bowl of popcorn. It fed the 2 of us through the whole movie and had, oh my God, the butter was just oozing all over the place.
That's good. Yes.
After the
half
bowl,
your monthly income.
After the butter was gone, I mean, you had about an inch of. After the popcorn was gone, you had about an inch of butter left in the bowl.
Yes, but the price.
The popcorn was about $9.
Hokey smokes.
The sodas, I think, were about 3 or 4. And they were over the cost of admission because I paid. This was Sandra's birthday. I paid about $20 for the movie. So the food, but this is at Alamo Draft House. So you know this, Tiger Stripes.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Oh no.
Well, it could just be me, but I have an experience with Alamo Draft House that every time I go, for whatever reason, somebody comes by with a bill or some sort of issue. And by somebody, I mean someone who works there, who's waiting on us during the crucial point of the movie, the peak of the film, the thing you've been waiting for an hour and a half.
Oh.
And they come and tap my knee every time.
Oh.
I'm trying hard not to curse here. every time, like
Go
the last
ahead.
3
This is
times, last 2 times, I looked this person in the eye and said, please don't do this. And they kind of come crawling back, but it's every time. So I got to say, I just want to see a movie. I'd like to buy my popcorn and Coke at a stand. They don't have to wait on me. I'll take it in myself with me. That's my issue. And thus endeth the lecture.
Well, we were lucky. I don't think they came till the end of the movie. They brought everything well in advance, and they were great. This was they just like Sandra said, they just put the bill in front of us and stayed quiet. This was our first time at Alamo, and they were great. They were absolutely great, and
Could just be me.
Well, I have a good idea
just
what
be my
Tiger Stripes is talking about, because it's like watching a movie or a documentary on YouTube, and they get right to the good part,
and there's the ad.
and there's the ad for Liberty Mutual and Raymore and Flanagan.
Yeah, or
And it's not one of those you can skip the ad. No, you got to wait
No.
30 seconds.
yeah, you gotta watch. You gotta watch Limu to Emu and Doug.
Yeah.
Hello, Wendy and Jimmy. I'm sending you.
Wendy and Jimmy.
Oh, I did not pin.
Well-
That's what it is. That's what it is. I didn't pin the bot.
Pin the bot?
Yeah, you got to pin the bot.
Pin the bot on the donkey.
Yeah. But that's right when the power issue started. So here you go, Wendy. I think she's got news for us. If the bot is away. There he goes. Good bot. Good bot. Well.
Well, that was Dopplering.
Yeah. The Doppler.
Yeah, someone put the glass pack on.
In fact, I'm going to, while we're waiting on Wendy to come on, unless she's driving.
Do they still make glass packs?
Yeah, I believe they do. But the big thing is all the different tuner parts for the mufflers.
I remember back in the 70s, glass packs were a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
Every Mustang had one.
Okay, pin message.
Then tire chains.
Okay, there's.
Yeah.
All right, I pinned the tail on the bot. Oh, there she is. Hello, Wendy. How are you here?
Wendy.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi, Wendy.
What are you doing?
Yeah, Wendy.
I do.
There's the applause. How you doing, Wendy?
Yeah, at 3:01 this afternoon Central Time, I became a grandma.
Yay!
Hey,
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
right on.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Boy, girl, healthy?
It's a boy. He's going to be a junior. My son's first and middle names are Justin Scott, so he's a junior.
Oh, the stinky
Oh,
little
boy.
How lovely.
Well, congratulations. I'm a junior.
thank you.
It's not a good thing. Try to convince them otherwise.
They were set on it for a boy. But yeah, he's 7 pounds 4 ounces, 21 and a half inches long.
Perfect size.
Yeah.
Not
Yep.
too big, not too
And
small.
he has 6 fingers on his left hand.
What?
Oh,
You're
He was
joking.
born, no.
Sweet.
He has
Wow.
6 fingers on his left hand.
Oh, that's incredible. Do they
Like-
all
Don't
learn?
like
let
that
them
movie.
on fire.
I would have been here earlier, but I was waiting for them to do the X-ray so that we could see how many, where that, because his hand is a little extra wide. He has a full bone. It's a fully formed working
Wow. Like in
Wow.
Princess Bride.
finger. Right?
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
No, yeah.
Inconceivable.
That's fantastic.
Exactly. Well, then I found out because my daughter-in-law Maddie, her dad, after we found out that he has 6 fingers, he was telling us that his grandfather on his dad's side had 6 fingers on both hands.
Yeah, that'll
oh
do it.
wow.
That'll
So,
do it.
yeah.
Them genetics,
So-
they skip
Yep,
generations.
it's heredity.
Wow.
Well, and did his grandpa always have a functioning 6-fingered hand?
He said that
Oh, I
he
think
had
that's
full.
kind of cool.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I do
Now, is it the
too.
left or the right?
It's the
the
left.
left hand, and according to the X-ray, when you look at the bone in the hand, it's really hard to tell. You can't really see wrist bones in newborns or in infants
Right.
because they're soft. But
Yeah.
what we think is that it's 2 ring fingers.
Uh-huh. I
Ah.
was wondering which finger he
Get
had.
that boy a guitar.
Yeah.
Right?
Really?
Well, my son plays the guitar, so I'm sure he'll.
There you go.
That would be
Right.
sweet for
That's
playing the
great.
guitar, but how would
Yeah.
you give the middle finger?
You can do that
I think
while
it's
you're
the same
playing
finger.
guitar.
You got 2
You
ring
just do 2
fingers.
middle ones.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you could do 2 middle
Yeah, you
fingers.
do the traditional English salute.
Yeah, the V.
So
That's
is
Yeah,
also
it was
that's
really,
also
really
known as
cool.
the double Italian.
But no, I put my finger in his hand, and all those fingers wrapped around my finger.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, that's the best
So-
feeling ever.
That is really cool.
Fingers.
Now
Yeah.
the finger was moving around just
Yeah.
like all
It's
the other
Fully
5.
functional. Fully
That's very
functional. It
cool.
has its own hand bone and everything.
Oh, you got to hold on to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Wow.
They're not going to get rid of it.
Yeah.
My son
Well.
and my daughter-in-law both thought it. We're actually kind of thrilled that their son had 6 fingers. So,
Wow. Hey, that'd be pretty good in gripping a football.
right?
I was just thinking of rude things to say. I'm sorry. He'll be hit. with
Hey,
the
this
arrow.
is just
No,
this
no,
is
no.
just cause things happen here.
Oh,
Oh, congratulations, Wendy.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Very good. Very good.
Yes.
congrats.
Yeah,
yes,
congratulations.
and-
Grandma.
Appreciate
What
it.
are you going to be? What are you going to call yourself? What are you going to have that baby call you?
I'm going to be Granny.
Oh,
Granny.
Granny.
Grammy with M's.
Oh,
Oh,
Grammy.
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 That's
Yeah.
a choice.
Yeah. Grammy Webb.
Grammy.
Grammy Webb.
Like an award.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah, I never did understand the whenever people would call Mima. I don't understand that.
It's a
No.
regionalism, I think.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think
Yeah.
it
It's
is
very
too.
specific to a particular part of the world, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More or less
My
a
grandmother
cultural
we
thing.
called Nana. She was one of those women who did not want to be called grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing with Nana is that that was the name of the dog in Peter Pan.
Mhm.
I think there's a reason for that.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, cool. Congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you again.
Yay!
When is she? When is the happy family going home?
Hopefully tomorrow.
That's
They
good.
don't stick them. They don't keep them in the hospital very long.
No. Okay.
Perfect.
Good.
You know, just enough time to get all the blood work back, make sure everything's normal. So,
Hmm. Good.
Hmm.
And
Very
Sandra
good.
says, I called my mom's mom Gran. My dad's mom was grandma.
mm.
Grandmom.
Grandmom.
I haven't
Well,
heard
my-
that one. That's new to me.
my mom is Grams, Grams, Grams,
Mhm.
and then Maddie's mom wants to be called Granny with the N, and so I
Okay.
decided on Granny, which is a split between the two. So
Okay.
yeah. I once made the mistake when I was a child of calling my father's mother Granny, and I never did hear the end of that. It
Oh,
looked like a Fourth of July firework.
poor John.
Yeah,
Poor John.
that's kind of why I'm messed up.
Oh, shake it off, John.
Yeah.
I tried doing that.
It was
It's
a
too
long
much
time
work.
ago. And she was your granny. I mean, she wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, just grandma. Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Here is. Do-do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. Ah, phooey. StreamYards is such a. Well, we're glad you're here, Wendy. I
Yeah.
imagine you're exhausted.
yeah, I'm pretty tired. So,
Yeah.
but I'm going to get off here in a little bit because Jimmy and I, when Jimmy gets off at 7, we're going to go out to dinner with Maddie's parents.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to go have steak dinners to celebrate.
Oh, nice.
How long
Steak
of a
dinners and
labor was it?
margaritas. She went into labor at around 4 o'clock this morning, so it was around 11 hours.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
It's a good time, but it's not punious. You know, it's
Really
not
long.
horrible.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
not horrible.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, and before we have any hedgehog questions, a delivery is whenever the baby is removed from the mother's body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that why the belly button pushes out?
Oh, dear me.
No,
The activation button.
I thought the delivery was when the stork arrived on the doorstep.
Yeah. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
The
of
belly
course,
button. The belly button is not a pop-up timer.
Yeah. And of course, now the storks all work for Amazon, so the babies get delivered to the wrong house.
Oh. Oh.
There are a couple of Warner Brothers cartoons about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
No. There we go. Still of the kitty's table. Oh, he changed it. Yeah.
I avoided the kitty table just to let everyone know.
Thus far,
There looks like there's room.
plenty of room.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes. Well. Oh, so we're gonna have. Well, it's 7 o'clock. Well, 7 o'clock here. Sandra says she's had less than 13 hours. Wow, 13 hours total with all the labors put together. Wow.
Wow.
That's,
Oh boy. She
yeah.
definitely
I was a
needs
C-section.
chocolate.
I was a C-section.
Mm.
Yeah.
What did you say, Pudge?
She definitely needs some chocolate.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Well, we got plenty of chocolate here for her.
Yay!
Yep. Okay. So we are. Wow. She was a speedster.
That's good.
Really?
Efficient.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
The belly button doesn't lie.
That's true.
I was premature. I was supposed to come out in December. I said, I'm coming out now.
Yeah.
So,
Well, my grandson is 2 weeks early.
mm,
So we weren't expecting him until the first week of July.
yeah.
Subverting
Wow.
expectations, was he?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. She don't waste. Yeah, I could see 2 weeks, but me being 2 months, maybe that's
Oh,
my
yeah.
problem. Maybe that's my problem.
I've been over 7 pounds and 6 fingers. I mean, if he'd stayed in there another couple of weeks.
Right?
Yeah.
He'd have been an 8-pounder easy.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Well, mother and son doing fine, so that's always a good thing.
Yep. When I left the hospital, they had taken Maddie to her postpartum room, and Justin was in there, and they both fell asleep when I left.
Okay.
That's the best thing to do.
Mhm.
Yeah, they were exhausted.
Yes.
So you go to the restaurant place, you get your meal, and definitely get dessert.
Yeah. Legatus asks, "What's better, safer, getting birthed in a hospital or using midwives?"
I don't really think there is a difference because there wasn't hospitals thousands of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, it's true.
Good thing about the hospital is there's drugs.
Yeah. From what I hear, the epidural is a wonderful thing.
Yep. Yep.
I actually do have a medical type question for Wendy,
Uh-oh.
and
Okay.
and it's not silly. What
Okay.
Are
is
you
your
sure?
what is your opinion on when a woman gives birth in a bathtub?
I
You
really
know,
don't see it as bad. To me, I mean, I'm just in the middle on it. You know, the baby's been in water.
Oh, underwater, the whole
Yeah.
underwater
So
thing, the
yeah,
Lavoie.
yeah,
where
there's no
the
real
woman's
difference.
in the tub.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I mean, in the tub with water as well, not just
Right.
for easy
Right.
cleanup, but
Yeah.
to
Right.
actually give birth
Yeah. Give
underwater.
birth underwater. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't really have an opinion on it either way.
What
So,
difference would that make?
I mean, you can use the argument that the baby could aspirate
Hmm.
before being brought up from underwater, but you know,
Supposedly, it's a way that you can, or for the woman to be able to give birth with either less or no drugs at all.
yeah, and that's true. I really don't have an opinion either way on it. It's just,
Okay.
Well, what
I
about
don't
the
know anything about childbirth. I'm a man
what about the
and single.
what
And
about the other?
I never had babies. I just read books. I remember they
Therefore,
said
you're an expert,
Lavoie
yeah.
babies are always smiling, but then they would say that because it's their book. So
yeah.
That was the one part of going through first responder training that I hated. And I actually got sick from it because,
dear.
there are some things that men should be around for their women. That's not one of them. We belong out in the waiting room smoking cigarettes and, dialing down the carpet fibers.
I think it was the TV show Mike and Molly, where Molly and her sister are watching a birthing video, and Mike walks in with a bucket of popcorn behind them, behind the sofa, and he says, "Oh wow, is it Shark Week again already?"
We had that the rubber dummy of the mother that was anatomically set up so that a rubber baby could be.
Oh my God.
The procedure. But
I think that
it
level of
was,
horror doesn't have anything to do with actual childbirth for what that's worth.
yeah, I mean that was just as itself. It was bizarre.
That's too
And
surreal.
seeing the films and all this, and it was like, oh God, no! They've let
Poor
Tom
John.
Savini loose again.
Yeah, I've been a nurse for 30 years, and I've done everything in my power to stay away from labor and delivery. So
Wow, Wendy.
Wow.
And now here you are.
yeah, well, just this one time, or maybe for the next one. But
Were you in the room?
no, we decided to let Justin and Maddie have the room to themselves with the doctor and the nurses. And so before the grandparents, we just kind of stood out in the hall right outside the door and listened.
Oh,
Waited
okay.
to hear waited to hear the cry and let them
Listen
have
to
a
all the
personal
cussing?
moment.
Was there lots of cussing?
She didn't do too bad.
Oh,
She
there's some
did say
cussing.
she didn't do too bad. I expected more. The one thing she did say to me afterwards when I walked in there, we asked her how she felt, and she says, "I want a margarita."
Good
Wow.
for her. Priorities.
Yes, priority. Let's see. It says only time in labor and delivery was.
Wow, Sandra.
Yeah, that's
Give
same
her a
here
good-
when I was in nursing school.
give her a good open heart any day.
Yeah.
And Legata says Pudgy has no idea what this conversation is all about.
You're lucky, Pudgy.
Okay,
She's very, very lucky. Yes.
just cause we have gone from
Toilet paper.
toilet paper to barbecues to baby delivery all in one.
Yep.
2 hours.
Seems like a natural progression to me.
Yeah. Yes. Where else
So
do
you know
you
what-
get this kind?
So you know what the next topic is?
Uh-oh.
Podiatry.
Podiatry. Ugh.
Oh God.
Let's see.
Then we will go full circle.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyone involved in a risk in a birth is at risk of a lawsuit if anything happens to that kid until he or she turns
Wow.
If your name is on the
Exactly.
chart,
Yep.
if your name
Yeah.
is on the chart,
Dag.
So the kid has a warranty.
yeah.
An 18-year warranty. All parts.
And then
included.
Yep.
Well, except for the
Good.
transmission, that's 36,000 miles.
Yeah.
yeah, but on his 18th birthday, you start getting those calls. We're here to
Yeah.
call you about your child's extended warranty.
Yeah, so
I
true.
know a lot of GYNs that don't practice OB for that very reason.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
Well, isn't that sort of the reason they got rid of the salad tongs delivery method?
They still,
having
from what I hear, they still have them available,
Yeah.
but it's only whenever the baby's head is stuck.
Mm.
I've watched a lot of Call the Midwife, so I can attest to that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard a phone buzz.
Was that me?
Okay, we're not getting the.
No, Pudgy doesn't want an extended warranty. It was the other people talking about warranties. You call them.
Once
Yeah.
they become a teenager, all warranties are null and void. And Pennsylvania lost almost half its OBs because of liability issues. Wow.
I can believe that. I really can.
Yeah.
I can believe that.
Wow.
I'm surprised.
Trouble, what's out the window?
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. All right.
I'm currently watching a red umbrella starting to float up above my second-story window.
Wow.
Don't think
Whoa.
you're going to manage to catch that, though.
Wow.
Oh, wait. Okay, now I see my neighbors. All right, they've caught the umbrella, and they're pulling it back down.
What, like a
Wow.
beach
It-
umbrella?
Yeah, it's one of
Like a
like
really
the
big one?
6-foot fabric ones
my
for like
God.
a deck.
Oh.
Wow.
That's perspective.
Wow.
Okay, update to Nutty News. They have caught the umbrella.
All
Good for
right.
you. Footage.
All
We
right.
need footage of that.
Yeah, we gotta get the footage. We need Pudgy Cam.
All right, let me touch the camera.
That's exciting.
All right, camera's still hot. I can't plug it in right now.
Oh,
Okay.
don't singe your fingers.
Yes, and don't singe his nose. Okay. Well, let's.
And I was a good boy and didn't make a Mary Poppins joke.
I
Well,
would
Jim
love to
Chimney,
marry
Chim
Poppins,
Chimney,
but
Chim Chim
don't mind
Chiroo.
me.
That gives that gives new. Let's see.
You know, I'd heard of a theory that Mary Poppins and Pennywise were the same character. Pennywise.
There's a
from
video on that.
Yeah, there's a theory about that.
Huh.
Oh,
Yeah. And there's another one that has the Mary Poppins trailer as the trailer for a horror movie. That was really
Yeah.
good.
whoa!
Right? Yeah, I saw that one
Sounds
too.
funny. The
Yeah.
one I heard was that the movie Snowpiercer, which I saw and do not recommend, is a continuation of Willy Wonka.
Oh,
How they managed to put that together, I'm not clear, but
I saw.
people are
I
buying
was-
into that one.
I was at. I work with a guy who was telling me that exact same thing, and of course, so I had to go home. There's an actual 3 or 4 YouTube essays dissecting that very idea.
I like the idea. It's not going to get me to watch Snowpiercer again. I'm sorry.
I never saw it.
Yeah, that show is not good at all.
Oh, I was talking about the movie.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not going near the show. So there you go.
Huh.
I did watch. Someone turned Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory into an R-rated horror movie, and that turned out really interesting.
Yeah.
At the very end, Charlie and Grandpa die.
Ooh.
Oh,
Wow.
that's dark.
Yeah, very done.
Yeah. Willy Wonka says, "You stole fizzy lifting drinks," and he seals them in that chamber, and they go right up through the fan blades.
Ah. Okay.
So it's like a
Nutty news.
recut.
Mm.
Wow.
As soon as As soon as people
Yeah.
mentioned Mary Poppins, I had to go check up Sherry Bobbins from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's one nutty news. New Hampshire distillery turns invasive crabs into whiskey. I don't know. You could take that so many ways.
That's entrepreneurial.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to take it literally.
yeah.
Yeah.
A New Hampshire distillery unveiled a new whiskey with an unusual key ingredient: invasive green crabs. Tamworth Distilling said it teams up with the University of New Hampshire Green Crab Project to develop House of Tamworth Crab Trapper. Say that 10 times fast.
that 10 times fast.
Which is billed as being made with a bourbon base, steeped with custom crab, corn, and spice blend mixture. Stephen Grass, owner of the distillery, said the developers boiled more than 90 pounds of the tiny crabs into a crab stock, which was then fortified with Tamworth made neutral grain spirits and distilled in a rotary vacuum. It has crab on the nose for certain. He says the taste is like a briny and better fireball. Okay. The crabs used for the liqueur came from a Seabrook, North New Hampshire trapper. Green crabs are native to Europe and are considered an invasive threat to the New England ecosystem. We are raising awareness of the problem in a way that's fun and interesting, but it also shows that through creativity and gumption, we can turn these pesky critters into a tasty treat.
Wow.
We want more brave souls in the culinary arts to rise to the challenge. Defeat the enemy by eating them. All right. But look at the
Why-
price.
Why
But
does
it
that
also
sound
shows
like
that you'll buy anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
why
sock.
does that sound like it tastes like seawater from outside the Fukushima nuclear plant in Japan?
I suppose I would try it.
House of Tamworth
Once?
Crab Trapper is being sold at a price of $65 for a 750 milliliter bottle.
Hard pass.
Yes.
Yeah,
65
definitely.
bucks.
You know, this
No,
is
thank
one.
you.
This is
And
one.
it's also known as El Yaqui in Spanish.
Yeah. And it's further proof that I can make a sock puppet. Say it's aviation related or gun related or alcohol related, and people will buy it. Will buy that
Well,
product.
sock puppets. I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, sock puppet. Yeah. Okay, Fet. What has Fet got for us?
Time for Infinite Raymond.
Yes,
Infinite
I'm
ring.
falling.
I found some cool nutty news for any Motorhead fans out there. A massive new statue of Lemmy unveiled at France's Health Fest.
Ooh.
Aw, Lemmy.
It says a massive new statue of iconic Motorhead leader Ian Fraser Lemmy Kilmister has just been unveiled at this year's edition of Health Fest, which is taking place over 2 weekends in June. Health Fest is an annual open-air festival held in France and one of the biggest metal festivals in all of Europe. It's pretty big too, because if you come down here, you can see like trees back here. So
Wow.
they're not screwing around.
What do you
I
want
thought
to
that was
allow?
pretty cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, let's see. Comic Relief Crusader. Hello, buddy. It's the Comic Relief Crusader.
Hello, citizens
Hello, Crusader.
Hello.
Hey.
of
Hi
the
there.
mighty King Dolphin Pod.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you, Budge.
No,
Oh.
keep going. It's okay.
All right.
Thank you. Glad to be here. No, enough. Thank you. It's okay.
How are you doing, Comic Relief Crusader?
I I hate my new job. No.
Aw.
Aw.
No. It's 8 hours on your feet and steel toe boots on hard concrete. Oh God, it's murder.
Oh,
That's kind of hard.
Well, if it's for the family and it provides a need, then I'm willing
Yes.
to do it.
Is it a
So-
warehouse or?
It's making vinyl siding.
Ooh.
Ah,
Yeah.
factory.
It's
Ooh.
kind of fast paced. So
Huh.
yeah, but
Yeah.
could be worse, right? Hey,
Yeah.
I don't care.
No, I
I know
like
the
it.
feeling.
Made
I
in
know
America.
exactly.
Love it.
Well,
Yeah.
made in Canada.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, in this case, yeah.
Never
Yeah.
mind then.
So
Yeah.
and on top of that, it's a rotating shift work. So I just got
Ooh.
done morning shift. So starting next week for 2 weeks, it's going to be graveyard shift from midnight to 8 a.m.
Oh, that's a long one too.
How
Oh,
often
We
does
do
that
midnight.
rotate?
Our graveyard shift goes midnight to 7,
Oh wow, yeah, it
and you get
rotates
paid more
every.
too.
Oh wow, yeah, it rotates every 2 weeks.
Oh,
So
that sucks.
Wow,
so 2
that's a
weeks.
little bizarre.
Yeah, so 2 weeks
Oh, I've
after
done.
that, it'll
Oh.
be 4 to midnight.
I've done.
Yeah.
I've done schedules when I was in the military. I've done 2 days, 2 nights, 2 off, and they were 12-hour shifts. So that's
Oh,
not
yeah.
a fun. That's not a fun schedule.
No, not really.
I
That's
guess you
hard.
gotta. Yeah, I guess you gotta go, Dave. So
Yep. Yeah. I have to take my dog for a walk. She's one.
Okay.
She's wussing around a little bit.
Okay.
But
well,
yeah, so I'll just say my book, The Eyes of a Killer.
yes.
Look
Please
at how
read it.
beautiful that cover, that title page looks. Yeah.
What a green
Really
eye!
good book.
What a
It's green
what
eye.
a lovely green
Yeah.
eye.
Yeah. And
Nice.
so
Yes.
yeah,
All right.
that's what I'm doing. And
Okay.
thanks for having me on again. And see
Thanks
y'all
for
later.
coming on. Take care.
Yeah.
Take care, Dee.
Bye bye.
Bye. Be safe. Okay. Let's see.
And then I just finished my official T-shirt design. So
Ooh.
yeah, so I just uploaded or re-uploaded my website to accommodate for the sales, either in black T-shirt or white,
Oh, cool.
and order any size that you want.
Yes. And thank you very much for that wonderful. I'm glad I'm finally thanking you in person for that wonderful promotion for the books.
Oh, Shaw, it's okay.
Okay. Okay.
Well, no, I mean, you autographed them for me, and for some odd reason the tracking didn't work for me, which is odd. But hey, I promised I would get them as soon as I was able, and I wanted to get them. And you know what? I really haven't sat down with a good book in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like really, honestly, in a long time. I mean, except for maybe the occasional comic book, but even then I don't even really buy comic books anymore. I just read them digitally. So I wanted to sit down and read a book, and so like I said,
Ta-da!
yeah, and so
Well, I was surprised that you got it. I was surprised you got it so soon. And what was funny is I've got the shop app that it shows where it is in transit, and it stopped in Toronto. And I'm saying, wait a minute, it stopped in Toronto. He is not near Toronto.
Yeah, I know. It's odd that way. Whatever comes from the States, depending where you are in the States, it usually the first stop coming across the border is in Toronto, Mississauga area.
Mm-hmm. But then it stops.
Yeah, and then it just sits there for like a few days, and then bam, all the way over here, because then it gets out by plane, right? From all the way from Toronto, from Pearson to YYC, which is in Calgary here, right? Yeah. Unless it comes from the Pacific, like say from Japan or China or something like that, then it's in like the Burnaby area, which is Vancouver, and then it sits there yet again for a couple of days, and then over here.
Yeah, I was like, what the? Yeah, I'm like, okay. I was almost going to text you, and next thing I know, I see the picture of the book. So it's like,
yeah. So I think the first book is actually thicker than the second slightly.
Yes. Yes. And well, there's more pages. There's more.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
So,
And if you see the print, it's
yes.
boy, they tried to print. They crammed a lot of words into one page.
Oh, you know what? I just noticed the business card that you put in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does
Cool.
double duty as a bookmark.
Yay.
The most efficient method of
Because
it's
I'm just
it's King Dolphin.
Well, yes, of course, right?
Yes.
There we
Yes.
go. And yeah, because I got like loads of books actually this week. Because I got a bunch of books from the library about brushing up on my fine art. So I have to do this, and then I got these in the mail, so I'm quite happy.
Well, I'm glad you got them, and hope you enjoy them.
So if you want, when I'm done the first book, if you want, I'll give a review of the whole book. But then again, I'm gonna have to try to word it so I don't spoil anything for like future readers.
I appreciate that.
Unless you want me to, but then I shouldn't, because then that
Yeah.
would just take the fun away.
Yeah, and that's one thing I was talking with Sandra about revamping King Dolphin TV radio and doing the next chapter, and we're in negotiations on how to do that.
Nice.
But we'll see. But I'm glad you got them, and I really hope you're going to enjoy them.
God, yeah.
All right. Excuse me. So, well, kick back, relax, take a load off, and enjoy the fun here. Legata says customs is where it waits the longest. Yep.
It's Canadian law.
Yep, it's Canadian law.
And that was a pain when I was working for the salt company, sending salt samples up to Mississauga. And we had all these different kinds of salts, and they were all in basically what amounted to a kilo bag. And as you're sending these up, they look just like cocaine. So we got all sorts of trouble from the customs people up there.
Oh,
Such
wow.
a pain in the neck.
Oh, wow. Let's see. One last thing for Nutty News.
There was all these confused custom agents with dry sinuses.
Go figure.
Yeah.
And delicious steaks.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, that reminds me. Yes, and I'm not trying to interrupt or anything like. Fett, you did the ship design in the back of the second book, right?
Oh, the Devil Roy. Yeah.
Yeah. That looks so awesome.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah. No, like really, that it yeah, like definitely like a very manta ray kind of thing there. But looking at it in person, like I know I saw it on the screen and all that, but dang, that looks pretty menacing. I like that.
That's
Thanks,
what.
man.
Yes, that's the iconic hero ship of the Dolphin Wars.
Yes.
Actually, Fed, I got to show you. Lenrod did some dabbling on the design to do a. Oh God, I wish I could say a different view. I'm trying to figure the exact words. God, a schematic type of the Devil Ray.
Oh, schematic, yeah.
Oh, huh?
A schematic, yeah.
Yeah, let me show you. Let me pull that up, and then we'll.
Because I wish I kept up with like my 3D animation, like when I went to college and all that. Oh boy, doing a 3D model of that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I wonder how that would look as a. Yeah, I wonder how that would look on a 3D printer. Coming off a 3D printer.
Pudgy's not pushing censor button. Pudgy doesn't know where that whistle sound comes from.
I think Sandra's cooking something.
Oh boy, she's making gravy in the microwave.
Oh no. That probably would not work. Oh gosh.
But then again, maybe.
Well,
Up in
We did
Canada,
those
that is known
encore.
as instant poutine.
okay.
We did those encore Salisbury steaks in the microwave the other night, and they turned out great with lots of gravy.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Yeah, the only problem with those are, the gravy is a salt delivery vehicle.
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, we had the discussion on gravy and how I should keep from getting in the way of the my Sandra and my sister-in-law when they're eating.
Because you could lose a finger.
That's true.
True.
And I don't have 6 to easily replace.
Yes. You don't have one to spare.
Yes, I do not. Yes.
Oh
I
yeah,
do
that's
not.
right. Which one had the granddaughter with, or the grandson with the 6 fingers? Which one was it? Wendy? Or
Wendy.
was it
Me?
yeah,
It was Wendy.
that is so cool. It's like
Yeah.
it's like future X-Men there.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's really cool. It really
He
is.
could,
I mean,
you know what? And if he ever, heaven forbid, ever gets teased at school, you could just tell him like just tell him your future X-Men trainee or something like that.
that's true, right?
That's true. Yeah.
And he will exact revenge at a moment's
Yeah.
notice in the future.
Yeah. Oh, they'll make him a god. Yes, he's an
Exactly.
X-Man.
It'll be like, shh, I'll get you later.
Yeah, and by the time he hits 18 years old, he's going to be really tired of the Princess Bride.
Right?
Marriage is a holy matrimony thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Silly story.
Today.
Tiger Stripes, I guess you
Yeah.
got to get going.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's been a
okay.
lot of fun.
Well, lots of fun. If we're still going, pop on by later, but I know it's probably the launch party. So,
Yeah. Well, love you guys. Take good care.
I
Okay.
love you
Take
too.
care.
Take care.
Later.
Be
Nice
safe.
talking to you again.
Catch
Yeah,
you
nice
later.
meeting you. Bye bye.
Bye.
All right, I am looking for. I have it up here.
Now, silly story. My sister, whenever she was about to get married, they were touring the different churches to go to. The one priest in the one city spoke exactly like that priest did from the Princess Bride.
No way.
So, and she's like, "Can you please do this one line?" He says, "Is it the Princess Bride about marriage? Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today." He's like, if you want that, if you want me to do that entire speech, I will do it, but it's going to cost an extra $50.
Worth it.
Yeah.
Worth every penny.
It is, really, it is.
Yeah.
I'd put that money out for that.
Now, ultimately, she chose to get married somewhere else, and you know what? Maybe that's a better thing, because that $50 that would have been spent on the priest was applied to the liquor budget, and then worked out better.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, very cool.
There you go.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, he added he did the side view, and there was another version of it, and I said, no, you gotta make it match Fats.
Yay.
Very
That
nice.
is cool.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
yeah.
I would.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
No, not nothing. No, I mean, because I'm thinking if this is supposed to be, I imagine this is supposed to be stealth. I haven't gotten that further, along in the book yet.
Spoilers.
So, okay. So therefore it is. Okay, because
But
I would
it-
eliminate
but-
some right angles then. That's just me.
Well,
Okay, whatever.
yeah, whatever.
I'm just saying.
But Fett's design is iconic.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah. So, to find out more about the Devil Ray, go get the books. and watch the Comic Relief Crusaders review of it or video of it, promotional. Did you see the Comic Relief Crusader? Did you see the promo video that I'm going to use on book signings?
Oh no, I got to see that.
Yeah, it's a nice it's a good video.
Is that
Made
the one?
by-
Let me see here.
Made by the amazing Fet for Hire.
As he goes to search through your videos.
Oh no, it's on. I premiered it here.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, it's premiered here,
Is that the,
so you can watch it on the wall on the playback.
Joy. Okay. Because
And-
what I was diving in between watching you while updating my website and finishing off my t-shirt design and then bouncing back and forth in the chat just to make you guys know I'm still here, I'm still watching.
Happy, joy, happy, joy, happy, joy.
Yeah. Let's see, and I got one more nutty news.
The Comic Relief Crusader ain't the granddaddy of all liars. That's very funny. A fly marrying a bumblebee.
I told you I shoot, but you didn't believe me. Why didn't you believe me?
Okay, the last story on Nutty News, unless somebody else has one. Scientists discover an ancient forest inside a giant sinkhole in China.
Okay, we know where this is going. There's dinosaurs inside, I betcha.
Cave explorers stumbled upon a prehistoric forest at the bottom of a giant sinkhole in South China earlier this month. Sinkholes such as this are known to Chinese such as Tianking or Heavenly Pit. At 630 feet deep, the sinkhole would hide the Washington Monument and then some. The bottom of the pit holds an ancient forest spanning nearly 3 football fields in length, with trees towering over 100 foot high. And according to the Chinese government, it is one of the 30 enormous sinkholes in the county.
Wow.
I wonder if they meant county or country. The sinkhole was discovered by cave explorers outside of Pingyi village in Lei County, south China's Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region. Boy, they are out to give me dislocation of the jaw.
Yeah.
A team of explorers descended into the pit on May 6th, where they found ancient trees and other plant life, according to a Guangxi news release. Karst is a type of topography ideal for geological wonders like the sinkhole in Lei County, created by groundwater dissolving the limestone rock beneath the surface, according to the USGS. About 20% of the U.S. is made of karst landscapes, including attractions such as Carlsbad Caverns in New Mexico and Mammoth Cave in Kentucky. About 13% of China is covered by karst topography, according to NASA, with the Guangxi region being a prime example of its beauty. Karst landscapes vary in size and shape depending on the surrounding climate. George Venny, executive director of the National Cave and Karst Research Institute, told Live Science. In China, you have this incredibly visually spectacular karst with enormous sinkholes and giant cave entrances and so forth, Venny said. In other parts of the world, you walk out on the karst and you really don't notice anything. Sinkholes might be quite subdued, only a meter or two in diameter. Cave entrances might be very small, and you have to squeeze your way into them. Venny's Institute is the sister organization of the team that discovered the new sinkhole. That is a very interesting
Very
picture.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Yeah. And a forest in
See,
there.
there is a
Wow.
Middle Earth.
Yes.
Yeah. It's got its little hobbits in the Shire.
Yeah. Second breakfast.
Exactly.
Or
Second.
it's the secret kingdom of the panda bears.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The secret kingdom of the panda bears. Yes.
Uh,
All right. So, unless anybody else has any, let's see. There's one. Should John Hinckley Sr. now be John? Should John Hinckley Sr. or Jr. be called John Hinckley Sr., as at 67 he is technically a senior?
That depends.
The sigh.
I heard
If he's
that
tall
a
enough to
hotel.
go,
I heard that a hotel had was going to put on some kind of a musical thing, and when they found out that he was going to be singing some of his songs and playing guitar and singing some songs he wrote, they canceled the entire event
Yeah, that was just out earlier this
week.
earlier this week. Yeah.
Yeah.
if he's
But-
taller than 4.5 feet and to get on the adult rides at an amusement park, give him senior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that he just needs to go away and just, disappear.
Yeah. There. Legatus, take your place.
He's amongst friends.
What a cast of characters. What a cast of characters. I like the new logos for Just Cuz, and as you said, to class up the joint.
Yeah, I think they're cleaner looking.
Mm-hmm.
Josh.
Yes. I want that Jaws picture. Oh God, that was cool.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Pudgy curls up. He can float on. Pudgy floats on back, and then Pudgy would just bob along in the ocean water, going boingy, 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 boingy.
Did you see that? Did you see on Twitter, Pudgy? There was a picture of a hedgehog wearing socks.
No.
Yeah, that's.
Pudgy's gonna have to look at that later.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look myself. Yeah, take a look. I don't know who put it out there.
Pudgy did put a sock on once, and then Cobalt never found that sock ever again.
Oh. Whoa.
Oh, that's okay, Pudgy. It had a hole in it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Ferrets like chasing socks or hiding socks. Not the three I've got. They just just run around trying to say, I'm free, I'm free.
So where you're gonna be wear those sock gnomes.
Mm-hmm.
Stealing socks.
No, that's
left socks.
Yeah.
No,
Snoopy's
it's not.
this-
It's not gnomes. It's hedgehogs.
Now we know.
Yeah.
And knowing is half the battle.
Mm-hmm. The more you know. The more you know. Oh. Okay. My producer saved my took us again.
Oh, she got the gravy out of the microwave.
I don't have it yet, hon. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Ah, there it is. Okay. There it is. There it is. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. This is Pudgy on vacation, I guess. Ah.
Nice.
Oh.
Is that your distance? Is that a brother of yours, Pudge? Or is that you on a vacation?
Just wow.
Now that's a different hedgehog, but he does look happy.
Yeah.
He got happy feet.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
He's doing little paws.
Mhm.
I hope that's a tail.
I hope that's a belly button.
Is that a hedgehog in your pocket, or are you happy to see me?
Not when
I
I'm swallowing.
think he's happy to see you.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Oh
Oh,
dear.
Well, it's time for the holy hand grenade of Antioch. Step 1, pull the pin. Step 2, counteth thou to 3. 5 is right out, unless it is on the way to 3.
Women who carry a little extra weight live longer than the men who mention it. Yes.
yep.
So true. Hello, Andy. How you doing?
Hey, Andy.
Hello, everyone.
Andy.
Yo,
Andy.
Andy.
How is everybody today?
Oh,
Hello,
Good.
Pike.
All right, man.
We've probably hit a few lows tonight, but doing okay.
Oh, I've been listening.
I
and
don't know
Andy
what
is
to.
currently working on the secret mega box.
Congratulations, Wendy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you must have been really busy, Andy. You've been here a while, just working and listening, huh?
Well, I was on the road. I had to stop at a couple stores and pick up some things. You know,
Okay.
the usual stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Saturday is like my catch up day.
Mm-hmm.
I get done classes pretty early. Then I had to steam clean the carpet because the dog got sick the other day, and then I had to replace the washers on my garden hose outside because that was leaking all over the place.
Mm.
So then I had to hit the store. So here I am.
Yeah. I had to get. Sandra had to go to pick up somebody, retrieve somebody who drove. She drove to drop off some cadets, and while she was gone, I got my oil changed, woo, and power washed the porch. So, and of course, get rid of here.
I was thinking of you pilot guys as I was watching Top Gun yesterday.
It's good, isn't it?
It's great.
I took my son to go see it. The other night he and I watched the original.
Mm-hmm.
And so we came out and I said, "What'd you think?" He said, "That's how you do a friggin' sequel."
I love it. Great. That's a good response.
Yeah.
I saw a review that was really scathing on it. I wanted to try and retrieve it because the guy blasted it because it was too patriotic.
Well, imagine that. Like, you know, your military should be a little patriotic, I think. You know.
Yeah. It was an awesome movie.
I saw another one about how the sequel is so full of toxic masculinity.
Of
It's
course.
like, oh, please.
Of course.
It has women in it too, even women
Yeah.
pilots. Like, what the fudge is the problem?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You know what?
Because they're not putting, I don't know, Tom Cruise down or something like that, or because he isn't a washed-up pilot and they can't make fun of him that way. Like, give me a break. God, go call the ambulance.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's kicking in your door. You're gonna be praying for somebody that's toxic and male that can like fight off the bad guys.
That's
Agreed.
right.
You know, they're gonna be like, what are they gonna do? Like, stop kicking my door and respect my pronouns.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll look really good on your tombstone.
I'll introduce them to my 45.
Yeah, there you go. Good stopping power.
Yep. Let's see.
Or no less.
Duck and cover. I'm using the proper pronouns.
Legata says, classy, us? Hey, we are very classy.
Wait, 45? Is it that stuff that comes in 30 packs?
Well,
Yes.
it depends what state
Yeah.
you're in.
Yeah. What is this class you speak of?
No, Pudgy,
England.
she's not talking about beer.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I got it. Tim the Enchanter says Pudgy. Sandra loved the movie. Yeah, we both did. That was an awesome movie.
Yeah, and I usually don't like Tom Cruise.
I've
all
never
my,
been a
I
big
mean,
fan.
I'm right there in that same age bracket with. So he was all. I could never understand the appeal. Like all of his movies, he played the same character. Like he's arrogant, gets taught a lesson, comes back and wins again,
Yeah.
and the repetition's like, oh boy, here we go again.
Same
But
old, same old.
this one was really. My throat got a little tight in a couple of those scenes.
Oh, me too.
I'm like, my son's looking over at me, and he's 22, so he's looking over at me. He's like nodding his head, like same.
Yeah, there were some spots on where I had the tight neck, the tight emotional thing too.
Well, I think the older you get, the more you've lived through stuff, and you see things on there that resonate with you, like things you've experienced and felt. It's like anybody that can't empathize with that is either you haven't lived or you have no emotion. You're a lizard person.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Tim, the Enchanter says, I lost my mood ring the other day. I'm not sure I feel about it.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, 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 wah. So, what are you designing there, Andy?
I'm finally working on the back of my diorama.
Oh, okay.
Back here.
Sweet.
You see if
Nice.
I can.
Where is the? I've been meaning to ask. Where is the diorama? Is it from a known, or is it just a diorama?
It's just like a city background where I can have my superheroes battle things out.
Oh, okay.
So that's the general idea of it. I have Falcon flying.
Mm-hmm.
So I got him set up. You can't see the Green Goblin here because he's kind of like here, but there's Stan Lee yelling at him. I got to put Spider-Man right here, hanging on the wall.
Nice.
I have Hulk that's going to go inside the broken building here once I finish that up. And I still have to put over here Daredevil, Luke Cage, and Jessica Jones. And then I'll have a few others in there as they come in. I've got Iron Man figures to look at. I will probably reluctantly buy a Thor Love and Thunder figure because I don't have a Thor figure. I'm like, I hate doing it, but it's like, that's all they're going to get from me, and that's the last. There might be like, for somebody like me that's spent so much money over the years on Star Wars figures and Marvel toys and things, Marvel comic books and all the, for me to cut back that much. And there's a lot of people like me out there. When I was working in retail for a long time, we were taught there's two ways you can look at things. You can look at your empty shelf and you can say, wow, look how many I sold. But the boss would come in and say, yeah, but how many more could you have sold if your shelf was full? So he'd rather have a few left over at the end and sell as many as possible than to have sold 5, and you could have sold 85.
True.
And that's what Disney's doing. They're like, well, look, we sold 5 Reva figures. I'm like, I know what's going to happen with this thing. It's like we're going to have this, Reva's going to pull out her portable Bacta tank. She's going to soak in it for a little bit because, and apparently only George Lucas's creations can die of a lightsaber stab because Han died from it and Qui-Gon died from it. But Kylo, Reva, and the Inquisitor both recovered. I guess they had
that.
that
Imagine
portable
that.
back to tank. And then she's going to go and she's going to be, aha, those kids must be Darth Vader's kids. I'll go kill them. And Obi-Wan's going to be like, no, Reva, you're better than this. And she's going to be, you're right, I am. I have a rebellion to go start. And then like they'll edit in later at the end of Return of the Jedi where you'll have Anakin's Force Ghost and Obi-Wan and Yoda. And there's going to be Reva standing there with her arms folded like nodding her head like
Don't
yes.
give them any
God.
ideas.
Oh, they already
Don't-
thought of it. They
Do
have it
it.
planned.
Do it
Hey.
now.
They already did a story this week saying that they're talking about redoing the original trilogy.
Oh dear
Oh.
God in
God.
heaven, no.
You mean
Just no.
I think you meant to say defile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sodomize?
Okay, let's just.
And you-
Okay.
Hey,
Time
and you
for the
know what?
change.
Go
Anyway.
for it.
Anyway,
Go for it. I
I-
don't care anymore.
Mhm.
I gotta get going. So
Yeah, I do too.
yeah, because I gotta get to the store.
Okay.
Because my 12-year-old daughter is demanding a snack of some sort.
Oh.
You do not say no to little girls.
You need to buy her donuts.
Donuts works.
Donuts
So-
work.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go
yeah.
meet the in-laws for
Yeah.
dinner.
So if you guys want a t-shirt, just check out my website. They're all posted there. Freelance graph. You know what? Here, because if you spell it wrong, then you won't get there. So I'm gonna put it in the private chat for you to share because it has a K on the end, not a C.
I have. Okay, wait, did I put
And
it?
C is for cookie. It's good
good
enough
enough
for
for
Pudgy.
me. There you go.
C is for cookie. It's good enough for Pudgy. C is for cookie. It's good enough for Pudgy. Because cookie starts with C. Yay!
Okay, good.
All right, I will hopefully catch you guys next week if I
Yes.
am not totally wiped out from doing a graveyard shift.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna hate it so much.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I just want a 9-to-5 job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
didn't even know how I'm gonna do these YouTube videos now. Oh my god, I'm just gonna have to figure something out.
Anyway. And we still got our super secret project to talk about.
Yes, that too.
Actually, now that you've got the books, we can really talk about this.
Yes. Okay, guys. I
All
shall
right, take
catch you
care.
later.
See you later.
Take care, comic.
Bye-bye, comic.
See you,
Take
dear.
care,
Bye.
Comic Relief Crusader.
All right, guys, I'm out of here too.
Take care,
Bye-bye,
Wendy.
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 Get
Wendy.
dessert.
Enjoy
Have a
dinner.
good night.
Take
Thank you.
care.
Bye-bye.
Congratulations. Be safe.
Thanks.
All right. Now it was 5. People, look, there's the Comic Relief Crusaders channel and his email to his or his website address so you can get his cool stuff, his cool merchandise.
Very good.
Yes. All right. Oh, and Deef is back. What's up, Deef? You made
Hello
it.
there.
Hello,
You
I'm
made it.
I decided to come back.
Oh,
no.
okay.
I was just I stopped by. I came back and I was listening to. Oh, hold on. I have to. Here. I came back. I was listening to Andy talking about the new Kenobi thing, and I just wanted to say, like, we always say we need new things, right? And we have the talent here in our community. We have Gary Ambrosia, who he did his thing at the Vasquez Rocks or whatever. So he's been in the industry. He knows how to do films. We have Andy Masterson here who knows how to build models. I can build models. We have writers. We have all that.
Mhm.
At what point do we just say, hey, you know what? Why don't we, take 2 hours a weekend to do a little video or something?
Yeah.
We have all the talent here. We don't need these other people. I mean, the best talent that I see nowadays is coming off of YouTube. Like if you check out Viva La Dirt League, they do a lot of hilarious stuff. They're just a group of friends who get together and do filming.
That's it is a good idea. That's a very cool idea. The thing, One of the things that we have to be careful though is dealing with the same situation that Axonar had. It has to
copyright.
Yeah, that had to. But the thing is there are great Star Trek fanfic out there. I think Axonar, they made it they got big stars and stuff, and I think that's probably what really angered the Mountain or the Eye, whatever they call themselves.
Yeah, but I'm not even talking about Star Wars or Star. I mean, it's a given that I could spin in a circle and point at a random person who I've never met before, and they could do a better job than what Disney's doing with Star Wars or what Kurtzman's doing with Star Trek. I'm not even talking about Star Wars and Star Trek. We have our own stuff.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, what's stopping us from doing a Dolphin Wars short little, even it doesn't even have to be a movie. You can do an audio book with moving pictures.
Well, we, as you saw, Jill and I did with Radio KDTV, actually did the reading.
Yeah.
So.
Right on.
That we got 114 views on it, and I'm not sure how I haven't done the research to see how it equated into sales, but that's a very good idea, Dee.
Yeah,
that's a very good idea.
I mean, I am going to pick up Dolphin Wars. I just have another week or so before I'll be back at work. My shoulder's almost made a full recovery, and I'm kind of. You'll never hear this from many people, but it's like I can't wait to go back to work.
Yeah.
You'll never hear that from me.
Well, Pudgy, glad you're feeling better.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. But yeah.
Calcific tendonitis is not fun.
Yeah. Are you going to get it through the Amazon or Kindle? Or?
I don't know yet. I'll find a way to order it off you.
Okay.
I don't have Amazon set up or anything like that, so I'll just message you somehow to get a couple of copies.
Okay. Yeah. Send me an email and we'll make it happen. As you can see from the Comic Relief Crusader, we have been able to get it to the frozen tundra of Canada.
Right on.
I
have my car insurance coming up here in a couple of months, and then I have my property taxes. Then I have to renew my mortgage, and like money isn't really an issue because I'm pretty good at saving it and investing it. But it's just I would like to get back to work before I start buying a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, before you go crazy with
being off work has made me a little loopy, I think. So.
Okay.
But no, the point is still like we have the talent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like it doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be expensive. Gary Ambrosius clearly knows how to work with explosives, given those birthday cakes and whatnot. And
with
we have
collateral damage.
So he can be the stunt man. He can be the we can do it.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
And we should do it.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. I've told people both in YouTube and out of YouTube that if you tell a good story and make the person fit the context of the story, you could do anything. I mean, you don't have to plug a person in just for diversity. Make the story good enough that you could fit that person in. And if he or she is superpowered, as long as the story's good and the person actually fits the story, it'll work.
That's right. Like for my book, they're not intended to be 100% realistic spy novels or anything like that. They're intended to tell good stories with interesting characters who you can invest in, and they're good stories. I'm not going to sit here and blow smoke up my own, but they are flawed. They're not perfect, but they're good, and people who read them will enjoy them. And again, I'm not saying anything here. First of all, I would love if my books were made into movies as long as I had full creative control.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
But you know, they're the type of stories that could be made. Circle of Vengeance, for example, it's only a 60-page book. Anybody could do that. It would be like an hour-long show, 45-minute long show, and it's a film noir. You do it all at night.
Yeah.
It's not complicated.
Yeah. No, and I thought the same thing with mine, but keeping the rights is important to me. In fact, I've got a story. I don't know who all has heard of Stephen Koontz, author of Flight of the Intruder.
Yep.
He came on the Fighter Pilot podcast, and he was telling about his initial writing process for that book. It's completed. Obviously, writing is the easy part. It's getting it out there. And no one was taking his book. So what he did is he went to the Navy, I think it was the Navy Press Institute or some such thing like that, where the Navy actually handled the publishing and whatnot. Well, that's all well and good, except for one thing. He lost the rights to that book. And I said to myself, I'm glad I'm doing what I'm doing here, because I at least keep the rights, and if it goes the way I hope it does, and someone wants to talk to me about a movie, I could say, okay, my book, my rules.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the rat stays away from it.
That's right.
Yeah.
And let's just, for the sake of it, say we are doing our own movies. I mean, it doesn't. And obviously, I'm sure you've had the same thing, Raymond, when you're writing your books. Like, what if who would I cast in my movie out of all the known actors? Who would play this character? Because I do the same thing. I'm sure every writer does the same thing. For me, it's Chris Pratt and Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot's a little too tall, I think. But
I've actually thought of. I've actually thought of Gal Gadot for Tanya.
Oh, okay.
Mainly because she's Israeli.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So's Angela Mitchell in The Leading Lady in The Eyes of a Killer. The green-eyed lady on the cover. Spoiler alert.
What was that?
Oh, sorry.
Gal Gadot can come over to Pudgy's house, but the problem is that she won't be able to get out of Pudgy's house afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Because Pudgy has 18-inch high ceilings.
Yeah.
True.
Although technically, if we put enough Crisco on her, we should be able to get her in and out.
Oh, poor Raymond.
Cobalt just voted. It's good thing we don't have an image of Cobalt, because he just voted himself to the kitty table.
Oh,
John has just got a heart attack.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear.
Good enough about the Crisco, but your reaction, Raymond, is priceless.
And that would be a great promotional picture in the movie coming up soon. Gal Gadot is going to be in Pudgy Hedgehog Adventures, and then you see just her legs and butt sticking out, and she's trying to get out of the house.
Oh dear. We got to make that happen.
I'd pay to see that twice.
Now, meanwhile, Pudgy's in the house. He's feeding her cookies, and she's like, "No more cookies. I have to get out of the house."
Oh dear. Oh dear.
But no,
And
like
Fett is taking this in, and we're probably going to see something like that.
yeah,
Hey, it's real simple to put Cobalt at the kitty table. You just get a picture of an eagle
That's
and
true.
put him underneath the table or on the table.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my.
Oh. John is.
And Pudgy's always under the table. And Pudgy doesn't even need a drink.
That's true. That is so true. Oh dear. Oh wait, I'm getting a.
but no, I mean there are lots of if we wanted to do something on our own, there are lots of talented people who went to acting school who just or who act in theaters, who can act really well, and would love a chance to be a part of a good project with a good script, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's just getting yourself out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have two working theories on the possibility for Pudgy. Theory number one would be some sort of something animated. But see, the biggest problem with me is that I can't draw. So I need to find, appropriate individuals that might be, that would be willing to do something. But here's the other thing. Even if I do 20 frames per second, in order to do a 30-minute cartoon, 20 times 30, that's 600 individual drawings that you would have to do if you're going to do it traditional. Now you could do it Flash or one of the other things, so there's ways around it. But the other thought that I had is puppets. Now, if I do a puppet type show with Pudgy, that would definitely work.
Oh yeah.
And I'm leaning towards the puppet route. I have a hedgehog hand puppet, but it's not Pudgy. It's another hedgehog. And it's always funny because Pudgy would get that hedgehog hand puppet and he plays with it. So you have hedgehog controlling a hedgehog, and then it's like it's Inception every single day. But I'm looking. I'm in no rush. I'm just gonna keep putting out new Pudgy content on Pudgy's website, and eventually in the future, if I ever proceed with the puppet idea, then I'll need to try to figure out who the voice actress would need to be for Argent, and for some of the other female animals in the forest.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, one of the things we could also do is specifically just say for Raymond, because you've already done one thing with Antiderivative Jill, wasn't it? That reading, and I mean, you could just get a bunch of people together to make your own audiobook.
Yeah.
And why not?
Yeah.
And do it like a performance where you cast every person who's reading one character. You'd cast a different person for every character.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
And you could do that for free. I'd help you out with that.
The old time radio serials.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's why it's called Radio KDTV. The only thing is you have to find a way to equate it with regular book sales, because I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt the book sales.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I guess to promote your book, you could do like one chapter in an audiobook and have your whole cast, same thing, but it's only one chapter. And if you want to find out what happens next, purchase the Dolphin Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you could do, Raymond. You get make some auxiliary characters that kind of appear in the books but don't really have a story. You make little vignette things, and you can see how they tie into the main story.
That's a good idea.
You see somebody else. Oh, I remember that character. That was like, that's how they ended up there. Like
that is a good
that
idea.
way you're not invading
like that short film for Blade Runner 2049 with Dave Bautista. He did that 5-minute short film that takes place before the movie, but sets it up.
Yeah. That's true. That's an idea.
Yeah, Falling Skies did that, and also they did it for Carnival Row.
Yeah, that's an idea. I may take that. Right now, let me put out there for. Give me 1 quick second, guys.
Okay.
Cue music. Cue the interlude music.
Your call is important to Pudgy.
All hedgehog operators are standing by. For
All
custom
right.
boxes, inquire with Andy Masterson.
Huh? Althea. Okay, thank you.
Press 1 to speak to an operator.
Do you have Eldridge God insurance?
If so, you need it.
What would you do? What would you do?
Okay. I just had a question to ask of our producer. I'm putting up the links to the bunny trail rescue. Beth Ambrosia got word to Sandra, our producer, that one of their bunnies, Althea, has got to go into surgery for a tooth problem. So once again, we're all hands on deck, or all paws on deck, or all flukes on deck to help this poor little bunny out. You can either go to the site, bunnytrailrescue.com, or there's the GoFundMe for the site. If you can't donate, please, let's do it again. Pass the word around. Put this on your tweets. Send the word. Let's help this little baby bunny out. There's the link to the GoFundMe. Sandra's saying, oh.
That's not nice.
Okay, that person belongs in
Jail.
an evil part of hell.
Yeah.
Yes. The bunny's name is Althea. She was injured possibly by someone kicking it in her face. Oh. Her teeth never grew back in properly and needs surgery. Please go to the GoFundMe or pass it around, and let's help this poor little girl out. You guys know this is what I do here. I help people that need help, and please put this go to the GoFundMe and pass the word around. Let's help this little bunny out. So, okay. Since we have no more nutty news, let me end the nutty news segment. Get that off! Get it off!
Be right there.
Get that logo off! No! Let me get this off before.
Wah! You have summoned Mirror Pudgy!
No! Hello, Mirror Pudgy.
Hello, Mr. Raymond! Ha ha!
How is the Mirror Universe?
Oh, the Mirror Universe is doing great! Obi-Wan Series 12 has been announced. we have completely eliminated the original trilogy of Star Wars,
Uh-oh.
and we turned it into a multi-part television series.
A what?
A multi-part television series.
Oh no, the horror.
So we decided to start from the original movie, which is episode 1, and go all the way up through episode 9, and then rebooted the entire series. And based on all the available information and all the stories and all the movies, we have at least 23 years worth of seasons ready to go.
Oh.
And episode 1 is where the wise Jedi Master Reva decides to train Obi-Wan Kenobi to be the best Jedi ever. But he can't be the best Jedi ever because only the wise grandmother of Rey is only able to do it. So it's an interesting dynamic which proves why Rey's grandmother is so much better than Kenobi. But we need to have Kenobi, that way you have the comic relief.
Oh. That's
So we're up to season 12, and then Picard season 13 is running right now. Everything's going great.
oh my.
Yeah, and the best part is Doomcock decided that it would be a really good idea to have a spin-off series just about Reva's adventures.
Oh.
So he got a bonus from Disney.
Oh.
Make
Oh,
it stop, mommy.
Oh. Yes, this is a very horrible prospect, Mirror Pudgy.
So hashtag Doomcock was right. Reva is the best series ever.
Oh, there we go.
Yep, there we go.
There you go, Andy.
Oh, the horror.
Oh,
The horror. Okay, I gotta snap this.
Yep.
Return of Reva.
I have got to snap this. Oh, this is yeah. Hurry up.
Waha! Your snaps do not work.
Uh-oh.
Your stream is still summoning me. You've opened a doorway into the Pudgyverse, Mirrorverse, Pudgyverse.
There.
Uh-oh.
There. That should stop him. I put Death Metal Dolphin on.
Yeah.
Whew. Phew.
Scary, dude.
I've been at every Wednesday night. I hang out with some friends who do tabletop gaming night, and a couple of them, they're not really where we are in terms of Disney Star Wars or anything like that, but they were really excited about Kenobi starting when it was about to start. But this past Wednesday, they're just looking defeated, and I think they're starting to wake up to what's going on. And like I have been very vocal in my local circle about my thoughts on the state of Star Wars, and I think they're starting to see it.
Yeah.
But I'm just leaving it to them.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that was
to
scary.
me, I haven't been watching any of it, so I don't have TV, thank God. But yeah. Anyway,
the biggest thing that I understand where they're going with this. They're doing it absolutely poorly. You know, they have top dollar writers working on this. Teams of writers, going through legal, through toys, through all the different divisions. It's like, save the money, give it to the intern, and have him or her, probably her, just write a story. Just it's the total show is at most 6 hours. If you look at the strange times for each of the episodes, it makes no rhyme or reason. But just do it on the cheap. You don't need to have spectacular graphics. Just
Lens
do it.
flares. Lens flares.
Yeah, lens flares and all that stuff. And then along the way, they decide, okay, you know what? The Force is so powerful and the dark side is so powerful that Vader can grab a starship and pull it back down as it's taking off. It's like the Force doesn't work that way. Yoda was able to pick up the X-wing fighter, but it took everything that he had to pick it up out of a swamp and stick it over onto the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And, honestly, they're saying that Vader was so powerful that he was able to grab a starship and pull it back down to the ground. It's like, no, it does.
Why didn't he do that to the Falcon in The Empire Strikes Back?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why does he need to leave the ship? He just puts his hand out and just crushes Obi-Wan on the planet's surface.
Why does he need his own TIE fighter to shoot down the X-Wings? Why doesn't he just use the Force and smash them into the trench sides?
Exactly. Every time they ramp up the Force powers, Force healing, I'm surprised. Now, this is this is a deep cut. In the extended universe, there is such a thing as Force teleport, but it's extremely short range.
Mm-hmm.
So, and where did they get Force teleport from? I don't know. It just happens to be that there's a Japanese manga about a character that can teleport different locations in a fighting thing. It came from Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm.
So they copied it from Dragon Ball. So they have Force teleport. I'm honestly surprised they haven't put it into any of the series yet.
I hope they don't.
Vader can snap his fingers and appear.
In the original trilogy, the Force was very subtle.
Yes.
I mean, you saw Luke use telekinesis on his lightsaber, and of course, the couple and being able to jump really high and do backflips. But aside from that, it was kind of just tricks.
Yeah.
You can block blaster bolts, so you can figure, oh, hey, these guys, they have really quick reflexes and they can see things before they happen. That sort of route. But no, it's I completely forgot the point I was gonna. Oh, there we go. It was correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure about this, that George Lucas has stated in the past when referencing the fight between Obi-Wan and Anakin on Mustafar that they do not meet again until they meet on the Death Star. And every implication is there that the last time they met, it's when Obi-Wan put him in his suit.
Yeah.
And so, we have to view this. Like I said, again, I have not been watching. I don't have Disney Plus. I don't watch TV. I have YouTube. I do watch clips on YouTube, but this is not canon. There's a clear distinction between Star Wars and Disney Star Wars. They're completely separate universes. And this is nothing more than an attempt for them to make money. They don't care about story. They don't care about story, obviously. They care about their agenda. They have their agenda, and that comes above all else.
Tim, the Enchanter says, sounds like the Star Wars we need. Legatus Legion I says, Reva is Rey's grandmother, so Reva and...
And that also reminds me, that's the name Reva. For a fact that these people have been paying attention to Doomcock and Nerdrotic and EVS and all the others. When we're doing all the Rees, they named her Reva specifically so that people would call her Reva.
Exactly.
They did that absolutely on purpose.
Put the R on the other end
so
of
that
Reva.
they could play the victim when they were called out on it.
Or, like John just said, put the R on the other side of Eva and you got Eva. And that was actually talked about last night.
Was it?
Yeah.
I missed
on Friday Night Frolics. Sandra is admonishing me about what button I have to watch, what button I push. Gotta keep Pudgy out of the Mirror Pudgy universe. Mirror Pudgy is a scary creature. And in the Mere Pudgyverse, the four food groups are ice cream, chocolate, fast food, and chips and pops.
Right. Where's that button on my keyboard?
Somehow it's a connection that only I have, John. Sandra says, now that sounds yummy.
Route 81 is just 2 miles up the road.
That's true. The highway to hell.
Legatus, that's a valid point.
That's right.
Using what Luke did, Luke wasn't even on the planet where Kylo was, and he force projected himself. But here's the thing: if we take Disney Star Wars as canon, which technically is true because they bought everything, but if we use their own canon based on the Last Jedi, when Luke used the force projection process, he basically died in the process because of the strain on his body.
I just realized something. What they're gonna do? Oh God! What's the name of the chick who's supposed to be dead, but Dave Filoni didn't want to kill her? She's in the Clone Wars. What's her name? The Jedi.
Ashoka?
Yeah, Ahsoka. There we go. They're gonna have Ahsoka teach Luke how to force project.
Probably.
Guaranteed. That's what they're gonna do.
I'm gonna bring Pudgy back. I'm
gonna
bring
be a girl who teaches the guy how to do it. You might need this someday.
Just for that, I'm gonna bring Mayor Pudgy back.
There is an Ahsoka series coming.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's how you spell it.
Yeah,
I got a worse idea. What if the Grand Inquisitor evolves into Snoke?
That
would work.
Yeah. Except for one thing. Well, in Rebels, no, that was Darth Maul. The Grand Inquisitor, quote unquote, dies in Rebels because he's afraid of Vader. Now, again, do we take Rebels as canon?
Well, technically, everything is canon now.
Right.
Because Disney bought it and combined everything.
Right. So the Grand Inquisitor supposedly is dead. Oh, what's this? Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I was also thinking that too. Yep.
Their way
it's
of
in a lot of ways a similar story path.
Well, I love the reaction fact.
Yeah.
But yeah. Now I well, not that anything they make is good in the Disney Star Wars universe, but Ahsoka might be okay, but they're gonna make it stupid.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah.
Out of all the Star Wars stuff, I like Mandalorian. Season 1 was great. Season 2 was pretty good. There was also an animated show, Bad Batch. That was actually pretty good. Yes, there's a little, there's a girl character on it, and she becomes, the focus of the show. But it's done in sort of the way that it's not too terrible. But so they got picked up for season 2. That's from Clone Wars. The biggest problem now is that they're going multiple directions. So you have Obi-Wan, which is before episode 4. You have Mandalorian, which is after episode 6, but before episode 7. There's a Cassian Andor series that's coming out in August, and that is before 4. So it's either going to happen concurrently with Obi-Wan, or it's going to happen after Obi-Wan, but before season 4. So Obi-Wan is Luke is 10. Luke is supposedly 16, for episode 4. So you still have a 6-year gap, where the Andor series can occur. Although technically Andor wouldn't be in movie 5 because of they had to deliver the information in movie 6. Things are becoming so complicated.
Yeah,
Trying
you just made me dizzy with that. Go on.
Convoluted, yeah.
Yeah, I got a headache.
It's just the old canon was so much better with the expanded universe. And maybe it's my fault a little bit for things like in the old canon, the A-wings came out after the Battle of Yavin, whereas now they come out before. But it made sense before that they would come out after because they needed small, fast ships so they could outrun TIE fighters instead of the old stuff was way better.
Mark's 47, and hail Mark's 47.
Hey there.
He says, to protect canon, where people don't think Leia should remember Kenobi, if he gives Leia a little mind wipe to forget him, is that going to upset people or calm them down? That's probably the best solution, and I'm sure it's possible with the Force, But
right, but here's the question: is it a light side power or a dark side power?
Ooh.
So technically, Reva, who is dark side, could use the power to wipe her memory and wipe Luke's memory.
But then in the old Legends canon, there was no light side of the Force and dark side of the Force. There was simply the Force and the way that you wielded it. That's right. But no, I was going to say, I did watch The Mandalorian Season 1 and 2. I think the first 3 episodes of Season 1 of The Mandalorian, which are basically one episode, that story arc, were really good. It starts, where it starts, and then it ends with the Mandalorians rushing in to save the Mandalorian so he can escape with the baby. And I thought the rest of Season 1 was kind of meh. It was okay, maybe. And Season 2 was not very good up until the last 20 minutes of the final episode when we get Luke back. And that's when it was spectacular. But even, the most of the Mandalorian, in my opinion, was average at best. And not really something to say, oh, look at this, it's so great. I think people, because it had to be a good beginning and a good end, that it can fool people, right? You need to have a good middle, sort of like a sandwich.
Yeah, you definitely need the chipped ham to make the sandwich.
That's right.
It's
it'd be like having a burger without any meat in the middle. It's not a burger anymore.
Yeah,
that's a wish sandwich.
Yeah. Wish sandwich. Yeah.
Yeah, and the problem is Reva is the mustard, and not the spicy brown mustard. It's that icky generic mustard.
Yeah.
It's just
watered down.
Luke died because he allowed his Force projection to be stabbed, killed. Let's see. Hold on. Luke died because he allowed his Force projection to be stabbed, killed by Kylo Ren's lightsaber, even though we know it takes 2 hits with a lightsaber. See Obi-Wan series.
Well, no. See, technically, using the new Disney canon, as long as it's a George Lucas created character, 1 stab, 1 death. If it's a Disney created character, then all bets are off.
They invincible.
And I'm just gonna say what everybody has already thought of. But the Mandalorian should not have been his own character. That should have been Boba Fett.
Yeah.
I think that was. Maybe I'm repeating other people here, and it's influenced me. But I think that was kind of the intention all along, and then something changed. But replace that guy with Boba Fett. Yeah. First of all, I prefer the original Boba Fett when I saw Star Wars for the first time when I was 10 years old.
Yeah, he was
with the gravelly voice,
Yeah. Just like Nightmare, Legatus Legionise says, just like Nightmare on Elm Street, if you die in your dream, you die in real life. So under KK, if your Force projection dies, so too does your real life body. I think I want to go back to talking about Gal Gadot in Pudgy's Treehouse.
Hey, Psychosis is here.
Well,
yeah. Hello, Psychosis.
Hello. Yeah, hashtag Star Wars is dumb.
Yep.
It was that's one of the things that was funny about the Johnny Depp trial is their Amber Heard was being compared to Gal Gadot. It's like, and I just laughed out loud in the
What?
trial. And I'm
Really?
like, yeah,
Huh?
I'm like, Gal Gadot's actually likable.
Yeah,
First
true.
of all,
True.
I don't think Gal Gadot goes around punching people and then
Yeah.
playing the victim.
Yes.
But
Oh.
anyway, I have to go again. So
Okay.
I'll talk to you later. I came back because Andy was saying something, and I was like, I have to say something. So
Okay. Well,
okay,
you take
thanks.
care, Keith.
Yeah, thanks again. See you guys later.
Take care,
See you,
guys.
Dave.
Care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Okay.
Oh boy, Mr. Raymond, we're at 3.5 hours.
Yeah. How much energy does the Pudgy have left?
I think maybe we should start wrapping this up.
Yeah, 3.5.
Yeah, because Sandra had to drive all over the place, and she's probably tired.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think we could probably, it's almost 4 hours, or it's 3.5 hours, and Sandra's giving me the sign of agreement that we can probably start wrapping this up. So I hope everybody. Psychosis says, "How much helium did you buy?" No, that's Pudgy's voice. That is Pudgy's voice, Psychosis. Oh, there's Snoopy in the background moving around.
Oh, Snoopy sighting.
Yes, a Snoopy sighting.
Hail Snoopy.
And hail Psychosis. Better late than never. How are you, sir? And please get Thief's books. Let's see.
And also get the Dolphin Wars.
Yes, get the Dolphin Wars. Ooh. Tim the Enchanter's got a lot. Except, Tim, I can only, if my producer starts throwing things at me, we probably should start wrapping it up. Still 6 feet above ground. Yep. And let's see. What's Fett got? Ooh. Ow. Including the Pudgy sign. That's great, Pat.
I made it King Dolphin friendly, but I had to share.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yes, nice.
That's great.
Yeah.
Disney can glow me. Pudgy don't get it.
It's probably what. It's probably better that way.
Yes.
Let's see. Dave, there's Dave's email address to get his books. Psychosis says still 6 feet above ground. Tim wants to continue. He loves the kitty table. He wants to keep. He wants to keep going here. But I think, as you said, Sandra's running on fumes. Let's see.
Yeah, she needs a hug and some dessert and another hug and then to go to bed.
Okay. Well, I'll give her a hug, and we got desserts. Wait a minute. Why? What's all this talk about desserts?
Dessert.
Maybe because Pudgy's getting hungry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's a good point. I'm getting a little hungry myself, and we've been going on for about 3 hours and 40 minutes. Boy, the time flies when you are having fun.
Oh, yeah.
And with a great panel like you guys, it's almost like we just started here. You guys are amazing. The chat is amazing. Lots of things have happened around here today, and I enjoy coming on and bringing you guys on and just having fun. I hope you guys enjoy it too.
Oh yeah, Pudgy has lots of fun. Thank you for inviting Pudgy.
You are most welcome, Pudgy. And
thank you, Raymond.
Thank you, Cobalt and Pudgy, for coming and having fun. There's the Fet for Hire page. Please subscribe to the Evil Genius.
Thank you.
You have to. It's state law.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
I wish.
Go to Pudgy Adventures and read his wonderful stories. A new chapter should be coming out real soon.
Yeah, probably tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Cool. Sandra says, I like it when she throws things at me. Yeah. Let's see. Nerf dart, Nerf foot. Yeah, Nerf dart, Nerf football. Throw it. And Sandra says it's a song, Pudgy. Blow the man down.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the ticket. Comic Relief Crusader says we know. And Legatus says, oh, and hugging while in bed. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Say no more. We'll accept images and videos. Legatus, we got a hedgehog. He's very impressionable. So, and there is there's the link for Comic Relief Crusader. Thank you, sir. And now we will get to the show notes. Let me. I really hope the dentist will do something with my teeth, rather than, except for pulling them. I draw the line at pulling them. I've been having. It's been tough.
Pushing them isn't good either.
Yeah. Between poison ivy and sore teeth, it's not been a good day it's not been a good month for the Dolphin King health wise. But hopefully I will.
And Sandra needs to give Raymond extra hugs.
Yes, I agree. So let's start with some show notes. And guys, after we're done with the chat, if you can come stay in the back room so we can just talk about how we did. Next week, next Wednesday, we're going to have Captain Fandom Nerd here. We'll talk about his channel and have fun. Have fun then. I don't know. I do not know Legatus, and I don't know if I want to know. On the 29th, we're going to have Barbara Clay from Rocky's Ferret Rescue, and she'll be talking about her. As you all know, she's the one who provided our 3 ferrets, and we can't go without showing the picture. Okay. Let's see. Of course, now that I have overly organized myself, I'm probably going to start losing pictures. Oh well. On July 6th, we're going to have Stephanie Janicek from the Smuggler's Cantina coming in and talking about her channel. On the 13th, Long Live the Legion. We're going to have Clobbering Times and Lord Thoth talk about the Legion of Superheroes. One of my second favorite comics. On July 20th, we're going to have Point Curation and his amazing artwork again. So he's a great artist, and I like looking at his stuff. I got to find this. I will set the voice bot hell video recording. Man. Drink them if you got them.
What are you doing now?
Oh well. When it rains, it pours has disappeared, but I'll find it. I gotta. This is This is the suspense building, folks. We've seen it before. So, Hail Shooter 8323. How are you doing, sir? Glad you can make it. We're wrapping things up, but glad you can at least pop in and say hello to this esteemed panel. The magic of live streaming. Yes, Tim the Enchanter. Let's see. Psychosis says, "Yo, Adrian!" Oh, that was horrible. The panel is getting a period 8, also known as detention. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Now this is the time to let me know it's time to wrap this up.
Yeah, because Pudgy found another button to press.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
No. Okay. Let us say good night, everybody, to the panel. Good night to Fez for Hire, to Pudgy and Cobalt. Thank you guys again.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Wait, where did you get a chainsaw?
Whoa.
You give that back right now.
You know, that reminds me of the song. I forgot who did it, but it's called "The Lumberjack."
Jackal.
Yeah, Jackal.
Yeah.
It was the theme song for the hockey team we had in Cleveland, the Lumberjacks. And so, yeah, Jackal, the Lumberjack.
That's going back.
Yeah, that just reminded me of it. Please take it away from him. I don't know why you gotta. How did you let him get a chainsaw? Oh.
You mean Ronnie James Dio gave it to him?
Oh.
No, I think. Oh, yeah, I see. He found a Halloween sound effect toolbar that I didn't even know was in here.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, Pudgy has all sorts of buttons to play with.
Okay, yeah, we gotta wrap this up. Good night, everybody.
Good night, Cobalt. Good night, Pudgy. Thank you very much. Good night, Fez for Hire. As always, it's great to see you.
Yep. Good night, everybody. Been a pleasure.
Good night to Wendy and Tiger Stripes for coming on earlier. They both had things to do. Good night to the amazing Fet for Hire. Thank you for the videos and thank you for everything you do for the channel.
You're welcome. Good night, everyone.
Yes. Yes, Legatus, it was the Cleveland Lumberjacks. And to the chat, to the amazing Wrench Team Supreme, thank you again, Legatus Legion I. Thank you, John Rendell doing double duty. Rennie A was here, doing wrenching too. Comic Relief Crusader says, check out my t-shirts. Tim the Enchanter says, Have a good rest of your weekend. Yes, please do. Please be safe and have a good time. Now, good night to the my producer and the wrench wench Sandra. Yes, we're gonna wrap it up, honey. I know you're about ready to fade out. And to the amazing chat. I know you guys have had fun, and I hope you guys have had fun. And I hope that if you haven't subscribed, if you haven't liked, please do. Let's get us to 200. I'll think of something that we can do for the 200 celebration. Good night to the Comic Relief Crusader, who is also on the panel. Please check out his site and his website, and there's some good items to get over there. And check out his work. Tim the Enchanter, the Pun Master, the cleaner up of the kitty table, the founder of the kitty table.
Yep.
He got there first. So he is the kitty table mentor and founder. Mr. Angel was here for a bit and had to leave. We had Mayor McCheese who came on. We had Dan Man Walking. We had Captain Fandom Nerd. I'll see you next week, sir. We had the amazing, wonderful Agent Pepsi 1. Glad you can make it, darling. We had Andy Masterson, who also did panel time. Thank you very much. Psychosis 29. Thank you very much. Shooter 8323. Thank you. Better late than never. You'll be able to catch the replay on this. I hope you have a good time with it. And also, Deef was on the panel. So, everybody, did I miss anybody? No, I don't.
Tiger Stripes.
Oh, Tiger Stripes. Tiger Stripes was on the panel too. I think I did say her. She had to leave along with Wendy Webb. And congratulations to Wendy, who is now a grandma. Hope everything goes well with the little one, and enjoy all the time you have with him. Please spoil him.
Mm-hmm.
So, for the fathers out there, I hope you have a wonderful, happy Father's Day, and enjoy your weekend. For those of you who have a 3-day weekend, please enjoy your holiday weekend off. And everybody, stay safe, stay happy, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Thank you, and good night. Guys, stick around.
This segment is brought to you by TheDolphinWars.com.